Disclaimer: everything said in this video is alleged and has no serious offense to it.
We talk about some pretty serious and offensive stuff, so please take this as a warning, and I hope you enjoy. We also don't have a visual until like 2 minutes into the recording, so it's gonna be a black screen for a little bit. Anyway, let's get with the podcast.
Welcome to the MAH podcast. Today, this is
It's the first fucking
first,
episode because something
yeah, first
happened.
Nah,
ever,
no, no,
first
no.
ever
Because
stream,
Evan's a
boys.
bitch.
First ever podcast.
Okay, this is our
First
first episode. We did record an episode like a week ago, and then I fucked up the
We
recording, but
recorded
now we're
4
back.
episodes before this,
So that
and Ivan's
No, okay,
dumbass
no fucking, no,
didn't
not
record
before.
all of our
Four?
voices.
Four?
And all
No,
4
not
episodes.
before.
Don't
No,
let
we
him.
did
Don't
one.
let him
Listen,
disturb y'all.
this is the
4
MAH
episodes.
podcast, Murk a Ho podcast, because we would all Murk a Ho. I'm Ivan.
Podcast, yes.
Listen
It's
to
big
us.
homie, Lil Joker.
Fucking you, little joke.
Hey,
Can't be
bro, I'm
little
Lil
joke.
Joker, alright? I forgot. It was Lil Beaner. I'm Lil Beaner.
You can't.
bruh.
What?
4 episodes ago, I called myself Lil Beaner, and you said it was cool.
I don't think that happened.
A Beaner can't get
He
canceled
did.
for being
He
called a
did say,
Beaner.
"I'm gonna name my say Little Beaner," and then all of us like told him not to, and then he's like, "I'm gonna do it anyways."
Yeah.
I even said it was cool. He said, "Yeah, you
I don't
call
remember.
yourself a Beaner because you're a Beaner."
No, that's
Oh,
what you said. That's what you
I
said.
don't.
Look,
I was like,
Damn, Liz,
you
you're just
probably
gonna
shouldn't
take that
do
like
that.
that? You're really gonna call him a
Damn,
If
Liz, you're
if,
really.
if an African American male has the right to call himself an N word, then me as a Mexican, I am able to call myself a Beaner.
Nah, you wanna know what happened
I
at
don't
school
think
today,
that's how that
fool?
works, Justin.
You wanna know what happened at school today, fool?
Oh my god, what happened?
So we were in tutorial, right? And then like halfway through tutorial, fucking there was an announcement that was like, guys, there's been excessive bullying, racism, and then we all looked at this guy, right, in our group, because we have like a group that goes to tutorial together in the same class.
Mm-hmm.
We all looked at him during that announcement. We were all laughing because he does everything on that list. They listed like they were like people making homophobic and transphobic jokes. He does that, saying the N word and saying, and then it was just
Honestly,
mad funny, bro.
that just sounds like another version of Brian, to be honest.
Low key.
Bro, everything that it seems bad, Brian probably has already done it.
Bruh.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he does everything. So.
My brother is he's something else. There's no other way to
So,
describe him.
He's
so I wanted.
special.
Oh, he's
Wait,
special,
yeah.
right? So I wanted to start this off by not starting it off. Lise, you broke your leg recently. Tell us the story.
I didn't break it. I twisted it.
Bro, how did
Different.
you break your
Some
How do you
leg
break
going
extraction.
it?
to tryout?
Didn't you have basketball tryouts?
That's why.
What a
So,
great first impression that must have been.
for the record,
Yeah.
when we tried to figure out how to record, and Lise was like, "Yeah, I had basketball translator today." Then I checked her
Yeah.
Instagram, and then
Yeah, this was
I
100
did say
episodes
that.
I
ago.
broke my leg.
Yeah, I check her Instagram. I'm like, damn.
She was like, "I
Yeah,
broke
that was
my
funny.
leg."
That shit hurt. That shit hurt for like an hour, and then it was like, "Hey, like we're gonna take you to the hospital just to make sure nothing's broken." So we were there for like a cool minute.
Wait,
Like
yeah,
I
wait,
knew
who took
it
you?
wasn't broken. I knew it wasn't broken, but it looked hella fucked up, and it was really swollen. So I was like,
Wait,
"I'm gonna
who
take
took
you to the
you?
hospital." My mom, because my dad had to work the next morning.
Oh, I thought the school took you. I was about to say, how much was that?
No. No, they're like, dude, there's nothing wrong with you. And dude, that shit hurt. I was like, bro, it hurts really bad. I don't think I'm gonna fucking walk this shit off. He's like, you'll be fine. Just like slap some ice on it when you get home.
Just walk it off. I have broken my arm before.
Fuck
Fuck
no.
you. That was your fault.
See,
No, that
I'm
was not my
such a
fault.
pussy for shit like that.
We've all heard the story. That shit was your
It's
fault.
real. No, it's real. Not my fault. I know P.
You're
Confirm.
fucking stupid. Man, Sebastian
Confirm.
doesn't even fucking remember.
Because Sebastian a little bitch. Fuck on. Actually, no, I love Sebastian.
Really, bro.
No, go Sebastian, bro. There's a few goats in this world.
Sebastian
main
is one
goat-
of them.
Yeah, the main goal is Goat Gustin, though. Goat Gustin.
Cool,
I follow him on
actually.
Instagram, though. Grant Gustin.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
he's hella
G.
fucking ripped, bro. He's a hella ripped.
He's ripped as
Bro,
fuck, bro.
I aspire to be like
I
Grant Gustin.
aspire to be Goat Gustin, bro.
Bro, when we make it big, bro, the first person I want to meet is Grant Gustin.
Hondo P, bro. Hondo P. So,
Guys.
All right,
what's
yeah,
up? What's up, Mario?
we all gotta talk about the one thing, the most important thing of all. All right,
It
we
is
gotta talk about.
November.
We gotta talk. How did you know, bro? We gotta talk about our November journey.
The only important thing going on right now is that it's November.
Bruh.
Nadia, you want to report?
Listen, I'm popping a cold one right now. Jesus Christ, I'm
In
popping
a
a cold one.
Dude, it's been like
I'm
4
just
days.
chilling, fool.
So what? I heard people lost on the first day. That wasn't me, but
That's not happening. No,
Bruh.
it's ever gonna.
the way I'm losing the first day, you got me bugging, bro.
Listen, we
That's kinda
recorded
sad.
this. The first episode, we recorded like a day before Halloween, 2 days
You
before
were gonna
Halloween.
commit mass genocide.
I did commit. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I committed mass murder, bro. Double homicide, bro.
Well,
Hey,
homicide.
Ivan, I need you to talk about that fucking video I sent you, because that shit's been
Okay.
stuck on my mind. Like,
Okay. Justin. I've been thinking about this too. Lee sent me a video where it was like a bunch of girls talking. It was like, I've heard that guys take a shit and then they bust, or like they jerk off after taking a shit. And I
well,
told
no,
Lee
like,
that's
he
kind of true.
said
Shut the fuck up.
while you're taking a shit, they jerk off. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
I
Whoever
said that's
just
kind
fucking
of
does
true.
that is weird. Oh my fuck. Are you actually for real right now?
Listen, I haven't done it while taking a shit. I've done it before
Oh
though.
my fuck. Well,
Bro.
you know what I was saying to
Listen, because people, it's shit shower, right? But you gotta add a little busting in there. So bust shit shower because it feels
Nah.
gross to me, like wiping my ass and then jerking off. Like that feels weird as fuck, bro.
No,
That's
yeah, that
never
that
gonna
sounds
happen.
gross.
I feel like it's fine if you do it
Stinky ass dicks if
before.
you do that.
Yeah, you do. I do it before, and then I shower right after, so it like cancels out the
Nah, bro.
negative
Look,
effects.
what you do is you say you're gonna go take a shit, but don't take a shit and then shower, man.
This
That
dude.
hasn't. I've never. I don't think
I've never done that.
You've never you never pretended to take a shit in a restroom before?
No.
No?
Not even to
No.
do misdeeds, man.
No.
No?
Not
No.
even while like you just like hotbox the whole restroom and then take a shower.
I
No.
don't smoke.
No.
No, one time.
None of
No,
y'all
no,
have ever
no.
lied about being in the restroom while you just want a quiet place. You just go in there.
No,
No.
I've done that.
No,
I
wait,
haven't.
actually,
Yeah, bro. Like,
sometimes when my family gets hella annoying and I just want to be on my phone, I just like, sometimes I'll just go into the bathroom and be on my phone
when
and
you
then
have
like get
people
out.
over and you're just like, oh, I don't want to be with these fuckers. I'll be like, I'm gonna go act like I'm taking a shit, a 2 hour
Is that
shit.
what
And say
happened
what's
when I
No,
another
I
went?
just
burrito
go
When
to
I
in
went
there.
to your house? No, when I went to your house, is that what happened? Somebody took a shit for half an hour.
I took a shit for half an hour.
Yeah, when I went over.
I think I shitted and
Bruh.
showered, and then I came in and I was
Justin, I
showering.
don't know
No,
what the fuck you
because
be doing in the fucking bathroom, bruh, but
I
that's
remember I
weird.
came
we
through
were
it
gonna
and I
play
was showering.
Monopoly. No, because we were gonna play Monopoly, and you're like, yeah, let me just go take a shit real quick.
Oh, was I there?
And
I
then
think
you
I
took
was
like
there.
30 minutes. Yeah, you were there. And then
Yeah,
you took like
and
30
then
minutes taking a shit.
yeah,
And
he took
then
like fucking
Yeah, we never
forever.
played
when you came out,
Monopoly, huh?
yeah, we never played because we were fucking dipping by
It
then.
takes hella long, bro. Everyone could agree. I love Monopoly, but that should be taking 3 hours, and you're barely halfway through the game.
Nah, bro. Lee sent me a picture of like Monopoly,
Oh my
but it was like
god, yeah.
twice as long and only one dice.
So apparently
Fuck.
Monopoly made
Bucket.
a different game, and it was like twice as fucking big as the fucking regular board, and it could take up for like a long ass time. I'm like, there is no way. I was like, I'll be down. I was like, I mean, you're tripping.
Listen. Us four, we do it. Winner get to dare for everyone else, bro. That's a good idea.
No, you're tripping.
What?
I don't even like Monopoly like that.
We don't even have the time for it. Like,
I have
Exactly.
PTSD from winning board games and never getting what I deserve, bro. 'Cause I've been waiting on the In and
Well,
Out
the
for
in and
like
out.
3 years.
in and out. Someone tell
Mother,
the
I've been
story.
waiting for that In and Out
Tell the
for 3
story.
years.
Someone tell that story, bro.
Hey, Dustin, you tell it. You won. You tell a story. That's a good story.
Word of my mother, this was about 4 years ago when I was young, when I was in my prime. I'm an old soul now. We were
Fuck out.
all.
He turns 18 and don't know how to act.
Yeah, he turned.
I'm an
Literally.
old soul, man. Look, man, I've been working on this paper since 12. What
Okay.
am I mother?
What the fuck are you talking about right
Oh,
now?
we were over at the homie Ivan's house. All right.
Yes,
I think it
sir.
was like we were having like a barbecue or something. We
It
were
was someone's
celebrating something.
birthday.
I think it
I
was
think it
my
was
dad's
Thanksgiving. No, I think
birthday.
it was Thanksgiving or your dad's birthday. It was one of those.
I think it
I'm
was
pretty
my
sure.
dad's birthday.
I think it was Thanksgiving.
No, I think it was his dad's birthday. I don't remember it being
It was one
Thanksgiving.
of the two. It was one of the two, and we were chilling in there. And then we were. I think we were like. It was like late in the afternoon. We had already
Uh-huh.
gone outside and played. We were pretty tired. So we're like, "Hey, let's just go inside and chill." We went inside and we were playing Sorry. Sorry. And then we go, and then um, his fucking brother goes, "Whoever wins, I'll buy them in and out."
No,
He
it
was
was
so
just you two.
confident.
Because I remember me and Ivan have already won, and it was just you two. And Brian was like, "If you win, I'll buy
Mm-mm,
you in and
mm-mm.
out."
I was the
No,
first one to win.
at least me and you were just so far behind. We were out of the competition. I think.
It was me versus
Oh,
him
okay.
because
I don't
me and him were
remember.
like
Yeah.
I think we both needed one or something. I'm not sure.
What
Yeah,
competition? Was I even
for
We
there?
were,
sorry, we
we
were
were
Yeah,
playing.
playing.
you
We
were
were
there.
playing
You were
Sorry.
watching. You
You
were
were there,
watching
but I
me.
don't know if you were in the room.
No, she was in the room. She was with
Yeah, because I
Tommy.
remember
You
we
guys were
were
just
we
watching.
told you about it. And then he goes, "Bro, if you win, I don't know what he said, but he said whoever wins or something. I don't know if he said it specifically to me, but he said whoever. What I remember something. It was long as time ago. He said whoever wins, I'll get him in and out. I promise. He said.
Yeah.
He said. And then I was like, "Bro, hold on to that." Like 10 minutes after or something, I won, and I go, "Let's go get my in and out." We kept on arguing how he had to get me in and out. He's like, "I'll get it for you, bro. I'll get it for you. Another time,
Yep,
but I'll get it for you."
that is true.
And it has been 3 years, and I still haven't seen the day where he has handed me or taken me to get some in and out, my double double with no cheese.
How can you get it with no cheese, bruh?
Bro,
And not
Justin's a
just
Peeled
menace. He's
onions,
a
What the
menace.
fuck?
onions.
No cheese? Who the fuck eats a burger with no cheese?
Let me tell another story.
Fucking hamburger. Actually, no,
Making
no, no. Wait, hold on, little bitch. My turn. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I just cut Justin off fully. Yeah, but Thanksgiving is coming up soon. We got to do an in-person episode or what?
Yeah.
I don't
If we
know if
meet
I'm
up, of
going over to
course.
your house, but I
Well,
think so.
yeah, because
Yeah.
everyone's coming to my house, so we can do an
Always
in-person
at your house.
episode.
I'm pretty sure Thanksgiving is always at your house.
I think we can steal like an hour and a half just in your
Yeah.
mom's room.
Wait,
Just
what are
ask.
Yeah.
y'all bringing? What are y'all bringing? Because I know I'm making like mac and
I
cheese
have
and
no
shit.
idea.
I
Bro,
have
wait
no
for
clue.
me and we'll make the mac and cheese together, man.
I don't trust you, Justin.
Bro, when I was staying over
Bruh,
at your house, I was
I
he
cooking
cooked the
laces
whole
that shit or
time.
everything.
some shit.
No.
I was making them
Stop
fucking.
trusting people.
I made the
Speaking,
coffees, man. I made the most
No, no,
important
no.
thing
Okay, let me
about the
tell a story. Let me
breakfast.
tell a story. Let me tell a story. Okay, one week it was in summer. No, it was like a break. It was
COVID. I
well,
stayed at your house for
online
like
school.
2 weeks or something.
Peak COVID online school. Justin slept over at my house for a week, and then
2
he
years
woke
ago, I
up at like
remember. So it was
6
like
in
two
the
years
morning.
ago.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. Fucking fools at my house is doing like schoolwork while I'm on vacation, like building Legos or something. Every morning, bro, I'd be cooking this guy 3-course meals, bro, every day. I made
Push
him
your head
breakfast,
shit.
bro. I made him breakfast. I made him fucking cena, bro. The whole 9 yards, bro. And then this guy just disrespectful, bro. This guy's like, nah, I cooked. Nah, I did something. I'm like, bro, I did everything.
No. Look. I helped with making the coffees, bro.
This guy's being mad
Mine and
disrespectful,
your
bro.
coffee. You
And then
didn't
one
even
day,
take me for the coffee.
no, because I remember one day, he had like a presentation, presentation, and he didn't do it. So he woke up at like 5 was it 5 in the morning?
Like 4 or 5 in the morning. I
He
remember because
woke
we
up at
put an
like 5
alarm.
in the
We
morning.
put an alarm, and I didn't wake up for the alarm. And Ivan woke up and slapped the shit out of me. And he said, "Bro, start doing your presentation."
Oh
I was
god.
like,
He had nothing done on the presentation. 5 o'clock in the morning rolls around, fucking alarm goes off. I wake up from it, and I beat the shit out of him, like, wake up, bro, fuck this. Who wakes up I go back to sleep. I'm not dealing with this shit. I wake up at like 6:30, and then fool's like, bro, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. It was like the teacher went on my dock and saw I was barely doing the work,
Mhm.
and then it was time for him to present. And then I think he was like making like a restaurant or something like that.
If I ever open a
And then
restaurant.
yeah, he made his own like restaurant like concept. And then at the end, I said like the medicine. I was like, you
No,
know,
so
those
the
like
day before, so the day before we had agreed, we're all like, yo, what if I'm in your presentation or something like that? And I was like, bro, I'll ask the teacher. And that morning, I asked her that morning, like at 6:30 in the morning, I asked her, I was like, yo, can my cousin be in the presentation? He's just gonna say some stuff to make it funny. And I think in one of the slides was like spaghetti that I made or something, right? And I was like
Mhm.
spaghetti with freaking like spinach imported from Italy or some shit. And then he goes, "Didn't you get that from the backyard?"
Bruh.
And then we went to like some enchiladas or some shit in the next slide, and I was like, "With queso deported from Mexico." And this dude goes, oh, "Yeah, that's true, that's true."
I was like, that
Bruh.
was
And
true.
then the end was the fucking
Bro,
the
at
cherry
the
on
end,
top.
you know those medicine commercials where it's like disclaimer, this product may cause fucking death, heart disease, diarrhea,
Oh
like
God, yeah.
I
Oh
did
my
one of
god,
those,
no.
and I remember it vaguely. I was like, food may be undercooked, overcooked, or even raw. If you experience heart pain, I think I said like diarrhea, gonorrhea, and then just was like, you can't say gonorrhea in the fucking presentation. And then I
Do
did
that
like a
shit
long
though.
ass warning, and then the teacher was like, "That's a very good job from you and your cousin." And
He gave me an A+ on that assignment.
Said that?
no,
She's
no,
like,
it's
yo,
funny.
and then
It's
everyone in the chat was typing, give him the A already.
no, but it's funny because we were just watching the other presentations and we were shitting on them. Like we were muted and we were just shitting on the other presentations.
We're all like, bro, this is so dry compared to ours.
And then at the end, the teacher was like, "All right, guys, everyone turn on your camera. We're gonna do a class selfie." No one turned on their camera. It was dead silent, except for Justin. But he didn't show his face.
Mexico best.
I made like a Lego model, like on top of the computer,
I
so that
Bruh.
remember.
when you turn on your
Get the fuck
camera, you
up.
just see a Lego head.
Oh my
And he
god.
turned it on, and it was just a Lego head. And the teacher's like, "What the fuck is that?"
You guys are dumb.
That was one of the funniest things, and I remember because I fake slept. Yeah, Justin, I'm admitting this now. When I first went to sleep, I was like just fake sleeping on the couch. I was just laying there, and then Justin was like, "Ivan, get your dumb ass up, bro. You better not have fallen back asleep." And then I was like, "But it's too late now. I can't just go up and be like, oh yeah, my bad." So I committed. So I just fake slept for like an hour because I didn't want to
You
just feel
committed
bad
to
at
that?
night.
You're
I
dumb
didn't
as
want to.
fuck.
I didn't want to help on the presentation, so I just laid there for
That
an
was a
hour.
that was a good ass day, bro. I remember that day
That day
was
was
so
so
fun,
funny, bro. That day was so funny.
so funny. I remember right after that, bro. Me and you were just chilling. I think we were watching something. We were watching like battles or some shit after.
Yeah. Was that the day we went to McDonald's?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, dude, that was the funniest video we've ever done. That was the funniest thing we've ever done.
Strawwood?
I just no, it's funny because I live literally across the street from a McDonald's and an In-N-Out and like a Krispy Kreme, and it's just mad funny because I never go. So so when Justin comes over, every time we make the same joke, hey, let's go to McDonald's, get that Shally. Because one time he did sleep over and we did go to McDonald's and we just filmed like five short ass videos of just the funniest shit ever. Like I remember Justin got like an iced like coffee
Good God in history, man.
and then he got like a straw, but he got like one of those really thin black straws. And I was like, Justin, you're not gonna be able to suck out of that. And I gave him a white straw. And then fool was recording like, yo, why'd you give me the white one? What's wrong with the black one? And then fool was just no, that was a funny
This
day,
dude
man.
goes, and this dude goes, it's because it's thicker, bro. And I know you like him thick.
I would do that.
I have a question for you guys.
What's the question?
Do blind people watch porn?
I actually saw an article about not an article. I
I
saw
saw a
On
video
something.
on
Murk
that.
about it, and they say they don't watch it, but they could
They
still get
listen.
hard off the sounds or some shit.
That's
Really?
what. Bro,
Yeah, I saw a
wait.
video
Hold
on
on,
that.
hold on.
That
On
they could
God,
get
bro.
turned on by the sounds, and that it basically still does it for them. Some shit like that.
Bro, on God,
I
I
mean, but
had
there's
this
nothing like
bro.
seeing it happen.
Wait.
They
Is
have
this a
their
simulation?
imagination.
Is this a simulation, fool?
What do you mean?
Bro, dead ass. My friend asked me this question earlier today. On my mama, bro. On my mama.
Bro,
My friend,
Bro, this
have you
is
guys
bringing
ever
me
had
back
that
to
shit
that
happen to
Brian
y'all?
era. This is bringing me back to that Brian era. Brian
I
went through
feel
a
like,
whole ass
alright.
phase. Brian went through a whole ass phase. He's like, bro, we're in a simulation. He
oh my
literally
Bruh.
God.
made us watch a
Bro,
documentary. I've been
I
talking
feel
no,
about
like
this
because,
everyone
shit,
went
and
through that though.
we
bro,
got,
that fucking,
oh, dude,
I
we got
hate Brian, bro.
pizza.
Brian's simulation days, bro, he literally fool went to my house. We ordered like 3 pizzas, and then we were like, oh, let's watch Deadpool. Yeah, let's watch Deadpool. Everyone agreed to watch
And Brian's
Deadpool.
like, nah, bro, we
We
gotta watch
watched the
the
first 10 minutes. Brian takes this shit off. He's like, that show was ass. And then he puts on a documentary about how fucking we're in a simulation or some shit.
Bruh.
I was falling asleep. I'm not even gonna, I was fucking falling asleep. I was like, Brian,
Lise was
take this
falling
shit off.
asleep. Eric was sitting in the back couch, like fucking pissed off, just looking at the screen. I was in my head, just thinking, like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And
Who the
Brian,
fuck
only thing,
else have
The
Deadpool
reason
back?
we took off
no,
Deadpool
no,
was because Ivan was hella uncomfortable with one of the scenes. I
there were
remember
nude
that
scenes,
shit.
and I was just so uncomfortable back then.
First 10 minutes, there was a couple news scenes. And I was like, no, bro, we're not watching this.
No, but the funniest thing about it is Brian already saw this full documentary, and he was down to rewatch the
Dude, it
entire
was like
thing.
3 hours long too. I was like, Brian, we're not
Fuck.
sitting through this shit for 3 hours.
I know, it was fucking something else, man.
Brian's weird.
Yeah, no.
Yo, Nadia, what happened at school today, bro?
What happened at school today?
What happened at school today?
Nothing. Literally, absolutely fucking nothing.
Are you serious right now?
Yes, I'm being fucking serious right now.
Alright, Justin, what happened at school today?
I went to the
Pencil girl?
library. I went to the library.
Oh my,
Alright, so I don't know if I told you this before, but I was
you
like,
texted me, but
okay, so I was, I don't know if I told you about my school, my college got like, they got rent, it was like a rent, they had a cyber attack for ransom. They wanted money out of it. So,
who they attack?
so they attacked our whole cyber system, like our
Oh,
database, everything. And they were like, "Oh, if you want it back, we want money. If not, we're gonna fucking lock you guys out of everything."
I thought
That's
your
pretty much what
school
they told.
held something for ransom. I was like, Jesus Christ.
So my school got hacked, right? So
hmm
instead of like doing then providing money and shit, the FBI got involved in it and everything. They're telling us how they were fucking investigating into it and all that shit. So then our fucking like our IT department or whatever, they had to rebuild they're rebuilding a whole database, like a whole
Bruh.
new database for it. So literally,
That's
I needed to do this final paper. It's part of it, right? Our English teacher's making it easier for us, and she's making us do it in parts. And
Okay.
so the library, you could usually on like access everything online, like all the research resources and stuff, because they don't want us to use Google.
Okay.
But since we are getting cyber attacked, we cannot access those from the home, so we have to physically go to the library and they have like a hotspot or some shit there where you could actually access them in there. So I had to go all the way to the library today, right? And I was chilling. It was like 10 minutes in and I was doing my research resources and like fucking grabbing everything. And
Okay.
Ponzo, bro, walks in, bro, and waves at me, bro. I'm just saying, man, butterflies went all over my stomach. I couldn't breathe,
Who
man.
was it?
She winked at
Pencil
you?
girl, bro. No, she waved at me. And
Pencil
Oh,
Girl.
I was
Oh,
like, winked.
she
She wants
sat
you
where I
for
was,
real,
and
for
then
real.
she sat like right next to me where I was sitting.
yo,
She wants you, Justin.
Like,
bro, she won.
she
She
want me,
won.
bro.
She
She
won.
want me, bro.
She
She
won.
want me, bro. She want me, bro. No, yeah, but that happened, and then so we were just talking about our fucking topics and shit, and then I left because I had to go pick up Sammy, bro, and Jasmine. So that was a fucking
Damn,
cock
bro.
block,
Okay,
They
the
really
describe
biggest
cock
cock
blocked you,
Matthew,
block in
bro.
the
bro.
world.
No, but Justin, it's November, bro. So they did you good.
Shit. Yeah, they got me good, bro. They got me good.
Describe
Damn, but
Enzo,
bro,
bro.
that class is about to end already. Semester's about to
For
end.
real, full semester's about to end. I'm no work.
I might
This
not
No,
see.
you
shit
want?
But the thing is, I'm
went
kind of happy because I
blind.
already took English and math.
No, you want to know what's crazy?
Two hardest classes to take.
Nah, bro. Today in class, bro, I had the worst thing happen to me. Literally the
Oh, you almost
worst
got jumped
thing, bro.
again.
No, bro. It was worse than that, fool. All right,
Oh my
Justin knows
god.
what happened, so let me explain. So, okay, last episode of the podcast, the forgotten recording.
I
You
forgot.
actually did it?
We
Tell me
talked
you didn't
about
do it.
no, we talked about how like we talked about boners basically, like holding your piss, you get a boner. So today in school, I was in my psychology class, bro. I get the sudden urge to take a piss, bro, and I'm like, oh, I need to take a piss. So I was about to get up, and then hard, bro, fucking bricked up. And I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I can't stand up to go take a piss because I'm bricked up, but I can't get unbricked up because I need to take a piss. So then I text Justin. I'm like, bro, what the fuck do I do? And then he ends up texting me like, bro, you gotta shove it in your pocket or something like that. I'm just like, man, fuck it. I'm just gonna go. And then I look at the clock. There's 8 minutes left. I can't go to the bathroom with 8 minutes left in the class. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just sitting there for 8 minutes, and I'm just like, bro, this is not a good situation. And then the bell rings, and I wait for everyone to leave, and then I start walking away slowly. Luckily, the bathroom is like right next to my classroom, because if not, I would
You
have
would be
been.
fucked.
You know, bro, I don't think people understand. I'm gonna talk about something like people. I don't think they understand, bro. It is hard as shit to take a piss when you're bricked up, bro.
Oh my
Hard
god, dude.
as shit.
The amount of like different streams going on.
Bro, I've been thinking, I'm like, I'm doing angles, I'm doing a 90-degree angle, I'm like fucking grabbing from the top or some shit, bro, to make it fucking aim in, bro. But that shit just starts splattering everywhere. Like, imagine
Bro,
a rocket
Oh.
has been holding. All right, what happens with Cokes, right? So the Coke is closed, right? And like all the shaking and everything, it starts bubbling up inside, right?
yeah,
And when you open it, it splurts out
yep,
when you can't stop it.
yep.
That's how it is pissing with a boner, bro. No cap.
It's hard,
Wait,
bro. It's hard.
I actually have a question. So
Well,
this
what's
shit
up?
happened to me in fucking 8th grade. So
Yo,
Wait, wait,
bro.
wait.
apparently
Hold on, hold on, hold
last
Hold on, hold on,
year,
hold on, hold on.
on. No,
we
you
okay.
cut him.
You got a boner. How you doing that?
No, huh?
I don't think you have the
All
facilities
right,
for
let it
that,
No,
big
continue. All
guy.
right,
no,
let it
no,
continue. Let
no,
it.
no, 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 no.
All
Wait,
right, keep on,
wait.
keep on, keep on. Okay, my
Okay.
bad, my bad.
So
On me.
last year, 8th grade, that we had a sub, right? And whenever there's a sub, no one fucking listens. No one gives a shit, right? So everyone started moving around. So I moved like literally, I moved my seat and I went across like right next to my friend. But I had a view of both of the persons that seat next to me, right? So like I could see I could see my friend, and then I could see the person in front of me and what's going on like under the desk because we had like open desks and stuff. I don't know if that
No,
makes sense.
okay.
So there is the guy that sat in front of my friend is
No.
fucking weird. Like he's the weirdo of the fucking school. Like everybody knows him and they call him like the weird kid, whatever.
No,
This
no, 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 no.
motherfucker had his hands in his pockets and was shaking. He was shaking something, and I think he was literally fucking jerking off during
My
fucking
God.
class. I was like, "There's
Man.
no way this motherfucker's doing that." Right? So I
Oh
walk
my
out of class
god.
and I tell my other friend, she's in that same class too, and she was sitting like across the room, but she told me, she's like, "Did you see that guy fucking jerking off?" So it wasn't just be like he was definitely doing that shit in class. That's fucking gross.
Yo,
Like,
what?
bro, how? I don't even know how that fucking works. To be
You know,
honest,
okay, that story
it's
reminded me of that
nasty,
one time. These
huh?
people, the story reminded me of this one time at school where these people got caught eating ass.
Yo.
in the bathroom. In the bathroom, and there's a video. And I saw it recently. Dude, that motherfucker was eating it, bruh. Like,
Whoa.
eating it. Like, what the fuck?
Damn.
I
And
don't
then
get
there's
how
this other
people do
time,
that shit in school.
they got, wait,
Dead
Crystal, what was
ass.
it? What Robert told you at the bathroom? Oh, yeah, people got caught fucking in the bushes, too.
Yo, what?
Was it, Crystal? Was there that one time they got caught, doing drugs in the bathroom, like hardcore?
Jesse, we gotta
Oh,
cook
yeah.
tonight, Jesse.
That was the other time. The other time they got caught, like, doing hardcore drugs in the bathroom.
They were
Damn.
snorting cocaine.
Dead ass.
Bro, they better not have snitched me out, bro. I'm the dealer,
Like,
man.
sniffing shit off the toilet seats type
That's
hardcore. Like, sniffing it
Damn.
off
When did
the
this happen?
toilet.
No.
Damn,
When did
that's
this happen? Like a
crazy,
year
bro.
ago?
What?
I
Did
don't
this
get how
happen
people
like a
do
year
that
ago?
shit in
Or
school.
if it happened like around a year ago, I think I'm chilling. I think I'm chilling.
Listen, you
I
asked
don't
that
think they
question
snitched
3
me out.
times already? Nah, bro, because this kid in my fucking 8th grade year, bro, oh my god, this kid was crazy. I know a crazy
Did y'all
person.
ever pretend to smoke Smarties?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I've actually done it.
I did it in school.
Nah, okay, I've never smoked Smarties.
My
Eric did.
friend,
Eric legit smoked Smarties. It was a precursor to what would come.
my friend gave me a pack. My friend gave me a pack of Smarties in school. She's like, "You want it?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna smoke them." She's like, "All right, do it." I was just in the hallway doing it.
You know, you can't really smoke it. Like, I mean, I guess to an extent you can, but it's also like, what the fuck?
You're inhaling the powders,
Yeah. But like,
Yeah.
still, it's like, what the
but it
fuck?
can't necessarily. But you could get high off of anything.
I
If
mean,
you
I
were to smell a
guess.
Sharpie for a long time, you could get
Oh
high
my
off of it.
god, did I
No,
ever
that's
tell you guys
literally the
about the
reason.
time?
Wait, go ahead.
Okay, did I ever tell you guys? I don't even think Crystal knows the story. But, okay, so it was last year, right? My freshman year.
Uh-huh.
I was in PE. We were lining up in our numbers, take attendance, whatever. And this girl offers me a cookie. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I know this girl. Like, she wouldn't put anything in the cookie. So I eat the cookie.
Nah.
I eat the cookie, right? And then I start feeling some shit. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. I ask her where the fuck she gets the cookies from. And she tells me it's this one girl. And this one girl is known for selling shit.
Oh.
Bitch,
No.
tell
Shit
me
happened to
why.
me last year.
I was
You're
like,
lying.
They
tripping.
offered me a freaking like a Rice Krispie, right? They're like, "Hey, yo, you hungry, right?" Because I was telling everyone I was hungry, and they're like, "Oh yeah, here you can have this chocolate Rice Krispie, right?" I was like, "Oh shit, chocolate!" Bet. I take a bite off of it.
Oh,
First
that's
thing first,
right.
I should have known something was up with it because it was hard as a fucking rock. It was
Bruh.
hard as a rock. Whoever did this shit didn't do it right, bro. Because it was hard as a rock. I was like, "Where the fuck you buy this from? You should ask for a refund." He goes,
Justin
"Oh, I
was.
made it. He goes, I go, "Oh, make Rice Krispie treats, bro." He goes, and then I go, "Why does it taste like weed?" And then he goes, "Oh yeah, I put the whole shit in it.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Whole shit in it." What do you mean the whole shit? He's like, "Oh, that shit's like, yeah. Do you do drugs, man? That shit's strong."
Damn, really?
Yeah. So I go, bro. Luckily, this was during like my long periods, right? So I had him for a long period. So he was chilling with me. He was like, "Hey, yo, you good?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling." That so what we do after was I started getting hungry as shit, bro. I started feeling like I was on the moon or something, bro. I go, "Yo, I'm starving." So we go to my, you know how I told you I had like my French teacher. She would, I don't know if I told you. I think I told him,
Uh-huh.
but she would always have snacks in her class.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah.
go up to the teacher, my fucking technical engineering teacher, and we go, "Yo, I'm gonna go to my TA period. I think I left something over there." I went to my TA period. I'm like, "Yo, dude, look it up with the snacks." She looks at me. She goes, closet. I go to the closet. I take them out. I get 3 bags of chips. Put it on my tab. I didn't owe her anything though. She never made me pay. Joke. I actually never had to pay for shit. Anything. I didn't have to pay for nothing. Go up there, get the shit, and leave. Yeah.
Must be
Or
nice.
sometimes when I would go to lunch, right? I would have lunch, and I would grab something from in there before they sold out because she sold out in like 2 periods. I would go grab it, put it in like so. You know how I told you guys she had a tea drawer for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I would open the tea drawer that would have all my teas, the honey, everything, and I would store up in there stuff that I would save up for me. So in there, I was actually having a store of my own, but it was just the shit for me. So I would have like 3 bags of Cheetos, 2 bags of Doritos. I would have like 2 Maruchanes. So we had the water thing to cook it for my teas, so I could just make Maruchanes off of it. That's what we were making Maruchanes off of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I remember there was a girl who was selling the Maruchanes, and she left to Mexico. So I had to take care of selling the Maruchanes for her.
You took some.
Everyone in my mom. What happened?
Did you take some?
No. I had to help her sell them while she was gone. I was in charge of the store of the Maruchanes, man, you could say. No, yeah, so I went back to my technical engineering class. He goes, I thought you were going to go get something you forgot. I went. I forgot all these snacks.
Really, bro?
Uh-huh.
And then I went to my next period, and when my next period, I had my next period, like my period crush or whatever, right? And I sat right next to them.
Okay.
And like I was high as a kite, bro. Like
my guy.
Yeah, I remember that day we watched the movie. It was the chillest day ever because I was high as a kite, eating snacks and watching a movie.
Yo, wait. Do you think that's what happened to that one girl? She just got fucking late. No, but I've had three experiences with drug use. Not personal, but I probably should say
Like
that.
around you?
Yeah. So the first one isn't my experience. Yusada told me this story. Like apparently, like when she was in high school, the cheerleading team, like there were like these 2 guys that like were like, oh, they went to the cheer team. They're like, oh, do you want these brownies? Like we made them, and they fucking laced the shit out of them, like fucking like hardcore drugs.
Bruh.
So the whole cheer team was like fucking went to the hospital.
Fuck.
Damn, they're not my stories, but there's Brian's stories. Like he told me, he was like, because when he was in high school, he took this class, like the SVCTE class, right? So he could get his license for for fucking technical some shit, whatever. Lo de aire acondicionado, pues. So he took that class, but there was this person in his class. Apparently, he was literally fucking eating shrooms during class, and he thought they were fucking sunflower seeds. And this motherfucker offered Brian some sunflower seeds. Well, he thought they were sunflower seeds. But I was like, bro, take them. He kept eating them, and then like 5 minutes later, he was fucking high. Like, I was
Brian.
like, bro. I'm like, Brian, really? He's like, yeah. And he was like, there was this other time, this girl, I guess, she was hungry, and some guy had fucking cookies. I drugged him. She was like, can I have a cookie? He was like, yeah. And this motherfucker started laughing. He was like, you want a cookie? Yeah, grab it. She fucking ate it. The next fucking period, she was hot as fuck. Yeah, more of the story, don't take shit from strangers.
Literally.
Don't do drugs. Literally, don't take
Don't
food
do drugs.
from
Don't do
strangers.
drugs, bro.
Don't do it. It's
drugs
like,
are good for you. I mean, no, don't do drugs.
Don't do
What the
drugs,
fuck, bro?
fucking Justin.
Wait, do you want to hear my second experience?
go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
This one isn't actually drug use, but it's funny, so I'm putting it in. In like, I want to say it was like 5th grade. I had this friend Filiberto. My fucking he was like really aware of like things. Like he knew what sex was. He knew about drugs.
Yeah. He was one of those kids.
Yeah. So one day he pulls up with a bag of sugar, and he's like, "Hey, look, I got drugs." And then he
Oh
snorted,
my
like
God.
he put a line of sugar and he snorted it, and his nose just started bleeding. And to
Bruh.
me, it was funny
Fucking
because I was like, "You
dumbass.
fucking idiot! What do you think is gonna happen when you snort this fucking sugar?" And on the other hand, I'm like, "Damn, this guy really just fucked up his life like this." Nothing happened. Like he's good. Like he's in my high school right now. I talk to him sometimes, but
Fucking
it's just
dumbass.
funny. It's just funny.
But everything said in this recording was made allegedly and has no real concern.
No, yeah, allegedly, of
It
course.
says disclaimer. Yeah, everything here, everything said
All for
beforehand was
entertainment
alleged.
I'm
purposes.
gonna have to put
Was
a disclaimer ahead
allegedly.
of this, bro.
Deadass. You're gonna have to
I
put a
really am
disclaimer.
gonna have to put a
Everything
disclaimer ahead
said
of
in
this.
this recording. But let me do the part so you can just put it in the fucking
No, because I'm not gonna cut it out and then put it in.
disclaimer. Everything said in this video is alleged and has no serious offense to it. Please and thank you. Everything was all made for entertainment purposes. There, you can save that.
That was a shit warning.
Bruh, do the warning then. You do the warning.
Warning: the following video. I fucked it up, bro.
You fucked up.
Warning: the
Spoilers.
following video.
There's gonna be.
Bro,
Okay, go ahead.
shut your dumb ass up,
Bloopers,
bro. I swear
bloopers,
on
guys,
God, bro. I
bloopers.
won't make a whole no. Ain't no bloopers. This is it's all staying in. I ain't cutting shit out.
That's why
Listen,
bloopers are good.
I'll do that fucking thing after, but I really don't care. You know what?
Okay.
Fuck it. This is bloopers now. I'm gonna fuck. You just clap.
Anyway,
Guys, I hopped on
Yeah,
for a while. I
lots
think
of
I'm gonna
times.
log off.
No, don't log out. Don't.
I am, bruh. I'm so
We're
fucking
almost
tired.
done. No, we're almost done. We're almost done, bro.
before that,
What?
Nadia, I have a question to ask you.
Okay.
What's your favorite tampon flavor?
Yo, what?
I like the strawberry
On
one, to be
flavor?
honest.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Personally, I like the lemon one.
That's crazy.
Wait,
The
Justin,
lime
are you
one's like
cutting
a
your
little.
shit tomorrow or the day
Yeah, I
after?
told you, bro. I have to do that shit
The lime
tomorrow.
one's okay, but it's not my favorite. You know which one's good? The limited edition watermelon.
I made my meeting with my doctor, right? They
That
made
was
it because
hella
it's like
good.
you have
What
to.
about
It makes
the
an appointment for you,
blueberry?
right? Every month,
I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
good. It doesn't
and
have my
so it's
strawberry, but it's
every
good.
month or every other month you could choose, right?
Okay,
And then
I'm
if you
done.
do it every month, it's
Okay,
like
Yo,
every
I'm
month
out.
it's
Justin,
like
Fuck
Justin,
this
less.
shut the fuck
What?
shit.
up. Wait.
Oh,
Oh my
she
God,
left.
try to ask her a question.
All right, so
Alright,
now
whatever.
we're in
It's
the
too late
PG
now.
X-rated part of the segment, right?
Yeah, now this is the very not PG section. So warning, this
Yeah.
is not going to be PG at all. We're talking about
It
major
is gonna go in the
hardcore
MHA
shit.
plus, bro. MHA plus.
Murk a whole podcast. You already know what we're talking about. All right, so
Mercaho plus.
no, that's not a thing. Okay, listen. Let's talk serious. All right, let's
What?
talk logistics. Jesse, we gotta cook methamphetamine, Jesse. I've been watching Breaking Bad recently.
I
Oh
thought
my
you said you
God.
hated it.
I did, but then I finished the first episode and it was alright. It was pretty Jesse. They show nudity. I did not expect nudity in this show. To be honest.
I've never watched it. I'm good. I heard it's like drugs.
Yeah, in the first episode, there's just a full naked girl, and then I was like, "Fuck, it's November. Bro. I gotta stay strong." So I just didn't.
Bruh.
Yo, Ivan, I was
No,
actually gonna tell you.
because
You know how you told me about that shit? Oh, hold up, Liz. I'll let you talk right now. Yeah, I need to get
no,
this
go
off
ahead,
before I'm not able.
go ahead.
All right, so you know how you were telling me about the thing how you got fucking rock hard, right?
Uh huh.
I was
What's
gonna
that?
tell you, bro, this is gonna be the worst month for that shit to happen. Because the
Bro,
more
dead
backed up
ass.
you are, on that shit, the harder it is for it to
It
go
gets
away.
yeah.
And
Yep.
the more frequently you get fucking
Yep.
hard,
That's why
it's
November
such a
sucks, man.
fucking pain.
It
That's
really
kind of
does.
sad.
No,
So
because it's
okay,
fucking it's trash.
so the thing is, you probably don't know this. The men, they are supposed to ejaculate. Not
Yeah.
frequently,
So
but they're supposed
we're
to. Like, it's
supposed to
actually,
do it at yeah.
if
Justin, you
not,
can go.
then
You can.
there is a chance that when you're sleeping, you
You
might
do it.
wake up jizzed.
So yeah. So basically, the male body needs to don't want to say ejaculate. That makes it sound like you're ejaculating. Needs to release sperm
Yes.
every probably like 2
Kids.
weeks, maybe. So if you don't do it yourself, what ends up happening is you get a wet dream. Hey,
Oh
basically
God.
while you're sleeping, your brain releases the molecule like, yo, we gotta get this shit done, hurry the fuck up, and then your fucking just happens. So you wake up,
Yeah.
you see some white, you're like, ah, fuck, man.
No, like this is not to fuck around with you or anything.
No,
Like
we're
we're
being
actually being
like,
serious on it. Like you
we
could
don't
search it
actually
up if
cut
you
our
want to.
penis. Yeah, no, like
Oh,
dead ass.
yeah.
It's like a real thing. Now that Nadia's gone, we can probably repeat some of the stuff from the other podcast, the last episode.
Oh yeah, the last 4 episodes that you fucking
No, bro,
ruined.
it wasn't 4. It was 1, bro.
Bro, Liz, how
Please.
many episodes was it? How many episodes was it
No,
before
because you
this?
guys are gonna make this shit up.
How
Bro.
many times did we attempt it? How many times did we attempt this?
Bro, what the fuck is this, bro?
We
Okay.
attempted this 3 times prior.
Bro, be
Once
real.
when we
Be
tested
real,
it the
bro.
first time, and
Be
then
fucking
the
for
first
real.
podcast, and then the second time, the third time
I
we
don't
attempted
remember
it the
one
first
time. What
time.
the fuck are you on,
What the
Justin?
fuck? What first
All right,
time, bro?
look,
What the
listen
fuck
to
are
me,
you
listen to me.
talking about?
We did it
First
the
time,
first
we
time
literally
when
just hopped straight
first
in.
no, when we first opened when we first created the podcast Discord. We created it and we tried it out, and then we ended it
We
right away.
immediately
No, we
And then
didn't.
after,
No,
yes,
we
no.
immediately hopped
Literally,
into the
we
first
we
episode,
literally
tested
bro.
it, and then we
no.
left,
That is.
and then we
No,
got
we
back
didn't
on
test
right
it.
off the rip.
Are you on something like
Bro,
genuine? Because we literally, I
we
told Ivan, I'm like,
immediately started the actual
Ivan, make a
episode.
Discord, and then as soon as we hopped on, we're like, all right, we're starting this shit
No,
right
because the
now.
Discord was already made before the
No, it
fucking thing. He
wasn't.
had
You just
invited
didn't
everyone, just that
join. You just
not
didn't
everyone had
You
joined.
just
join.
didn't join.
It
We
was
were
just
gonna
you that
start it
didn't
right
join.
then
I
and
had to
there, and
spam
then
you.
everybody, yeah.
I did this 3 times prior.
Listen, bro, this is literally the
You're so
second
dumb.
episode.
We first did the
technically.
podcast, and then when he figured out that he didn't record our perspectives of it, so we
Bro,
tried
what do
it
you
again.
mean? What
Look,
do you
We got
mean?
on,
What do
we
you mean? What do
tried
you
it
mean? What do you
again
mean? What do you
today.
mean? What do you mean?
Statistically, this is our second episode, but now
Realistically,
our
it's our
first.
first.
Yeah,
Did it
yeah.
3
It
times.
was second. Now it's first. Listen, end of the day, bro. No, because
Third
end of the
attempt.
day.
This is
At the
third
end of,
attempt.
okay, wait. At the end of the day, we could all agree Ivan's a fucking dumbass.
Okay, I'll agree to that. No, that's fair. Because I did fucking retarded. I'm retarded.
But part
Can
of
I
me
say
is
that?
part of me is still thinking that he actually recorded the whole segment, but he didn't want to do that dare we were talking about in the first episode.
Oh my fucking
Like,
god,
Remember,
bro!
he said he put himself through a hardcore ass dare,
Are
and he
you
gave us small
serious?
dares.
Are
I
you
completed
serious?
my dare.
he didn't
All you
even
had,
send me the link.
bro. All
He
you had
didn't
to,
even
yeah.
fucking
Because the
send me the
next
link.
morning,
I was like, Ivan was like, bro, I'll send you the link. You just print it out and fill it out. I was like, I bet.
yeah,
He didn't
because
fucking send me shit.
the very next morning, literally 8 hours apart, I opened the thing and I was like, oh, let me just check on it, make sure everything's good. And I was like, fuck, everything's not good. The fucking your audio didn't record, so I was like, why would I send her the link?
Honestly,
Why would I do
he's
that?
probably just doing it so he doesn't have to do the fucking dare, bro.
Oh, y'all are fucking tripping. Y'all are tripping.
I just say,
Fucking
and
Ivan, bro,
the
chill,
dare
bro.
was that he had to ask out his arch nemesis.
Yes, that was there. That's my orange nemesis. I don't know. Justin's there. We gotta talk to a fucking girl, and I guess that was the hardest thing in his life for him to do.
Did it?
Fucking
That's how the
Lisa's
point is. I
there, where she
did
had
it.
to survey us people. How do they draw a star?
Wait, you actually
Listen,
did it?
you just have to talk to a girl, bro. That's really not difficult. I'm being dead serious. I talk to a girl probably every day.
I actually got
Not
because I'm pretty sure
romantic. I'm just saying. I'm
the
just
day
saying.
after that, I had to go to my class and we were doing like this group activity, and I was in a group with like 4 girls.
Yo, that's
Bruh.
crazy, bro. Nah,
I
but
thought
Pencil
it
Girl
was
wants you, bro. She
ask
wants
people
you.
go for a charger.
Yeah, what's the ask Pencil Girl for like your charges?
No, it was to talk to a girl.
No, it wasn't.
I'm
No,
pretty
he
sure.
changed it to just talk to a girl.
Pretty sure it was talk to Pencil Girl.
I think specifically it was ask Pencil go for a charger.
No, because he did say that at one point. Because I was like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna do it.
No,
And he's
I
like,
did
no,
change it
just
to.
talk to a girl.
I did change
No,
it to
because
talk to a girl, but I said talk to Pencil Girl specifically, not any girl. Which you did, right? You talked to her at the library. I'm assuming, unless you just waved at each other and just stood silent, just sitting next to each other.
that's awkward.
Which I'm assuming you didn't do, right, Justin?
I didn't do that, bro.
Oh my dude, this fucking guy, bro. This guy is so stupid.
That's
If
a
she
next.
waves at you, you don't just go
What? We did talk.
fucking incognito mode.
Did talk.
Especially if she sits right next to you, you don't just fucking incognito, bro.
Sign, bro. That's a sign. Go up to her.
Bro,
Talk to her, bro.
she fucking want you, bro.
What do
She
you
want you,
mean?
bro. She want you, bro. You gotta go start a conversation.
Cause here's the thing. Like I know, like some girls, okay, they're nervous to make like the first move, so they drop hints. So like other person does the first move, if that makes sense.
No. Don't say that. Don't say that, man.
Why not?
Okay, I'm gonna be dead serious. This is a very open podcast, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't care what you say.
All right, bro. I'm gonna be dead serious right now, bro. My arch nemesis, bro. I've been thinking recently. You feel me? Overthinking specifically. Sometimes I'll be laying at night, and it's just you just think. You just think too much. Overthinking,
Yeah.
bro. I reflected over the past year, maybe year and a half, kind of, and like
Mhm.
while meditating, I connected the dots that I think my arch nemesis was dropping hints, but I don't want to think about it because if it's true, then I'm a dickhead. So I'm just gonna
Genuinely.
believe
That's
that
why
it's not
she's
true.
been. That's why she's
Okay.
been giving you
Okay.
shit ever since because you didn't take the hint.
No,
Yeah.
don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Don't
No,
say that.
cause
No,
No,
that's
no.
that's
I
No,
actually
know.
please,
what's
no,
going
please.
on.
Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart.
I know my friend, like my
Is that why
friend
she's been?
specifically. She got hella mad because the guy she had a crush on did not get the hints. So after that she just started hating his. Like
No,
she
you're
was
lying. You're
mad.
lying.
She
You're
was
lying.
pissed.
No, you're lying. You're lying. No, you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying.
I swear to God.
No, don't say this. Don't say this. Don't break my heart, bro.
Yeah, so you probably just
Is that why
you
she's acting
fucked
like a
up.
dickhead now,
Maybe it could be.
bro?
It's probably.
Cause when I got my shirt, bro, she was a mad mean.
I think that
No,
Girls,
what?
girls are
I
weird,
think
man.
Bro, wait, what?
yeah, girls are
No,
confusing
but you know
sometimes.
what's weird though? You know what's weird though? You know what's weird though?
What?
Bro, on my mom. Listen, okay, last year in English, the final unit was like we had to read like poetry. No, not poetry. What the fuck am I talking about? It was like a play. We read a play and we had to act out scenes of the play. Basically, I went to Cancun, so I had to do a solo thing. But everyone else in the class were doing like scenes with like other people. I was the only one alone. Bro, tell me why I sat at the table with two people, right? Because they were a duo doing a scene. I sat at their table because I was just alone. And then on the other table, bro, there was that group of like annoying ass girls.
Mm-hmm.
That was them. And then the table past that was, I think, was that Tohar? Yeah, I think that was. Yeah, that was like a cool kid table. Past that was like my friends, but I couldn't join their group, so I was just sad at my table. Anyway, bro, on my mothering, I caught that girl like taking a picture of me. I think,
No.
bro, on my mothering, bro, on my
That has
mothering.
happened to me before.
Okay. Cause okay.
You know what else
I
happened to
I
me too?
okay. Go ahead.
What happened?
So there was I think all right. So I was in I think middle school, right? I was like eighth grade, so they wasn't that serious. But there was like this girl who was hitting on me through Instagram when I used to use it back then. And I think I'm gonna be that douchebag because I was young, but I'm pretty sure she didn't appear like a type, let's say, right? So I was
Uh-huh.
like, yo, my bad, but I don't see her like that, right? And it was random because she was like, oh, she was just DMing me and saying shit out of the blue, right? And like saying, oh, we like you really look good looking and everything, right? And I remember I
Mhm.
rejected her. But we still stayed like
Mm,
friends or whatever, right? Because we
mhm.
were like, because I'm pretty sure she said she like one of her like friends went to my school, right? And it was like a boy, and I would chill with him. And I think she got me off of like he posted me once and like tagged me or something, and that's how she got it or something. So I remember it had like into high school, right? We went into high school, and I was walking down like some hallway. I remember, and I was just walking with this with I think a homie, and it was like we had like two walking with us. They weren't nothing special. They were just two girls walking with us that like we were cool
Okay.
with. And we were walking by, and like these like I think it was like this girl and two other dudes were walking like towards us, right? I don't think they were walking specifically towards us, but they were walking the hallway the opposite direction. And I
Okay.
remember the girl turned around and started screaming some shit like, "Oh, like like you really did that to my friend or some shit, right? You really rejected her and some shit or some shit, some shit." And she was screaming. I was like, "Yo, dude, control your girl." I remember I said that shit. I was like, "Yo, what is you going on about? I don't even know who you are." And she kept on screaming. She's like, "Why would you do that to my friend and all this shit?" And she tried getting close to me, and the dudes were trying to hold her back. And I was like, "Yo, chill, get your girl, bro. She's going crazy."
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Damn,
I
bro.
kept on telling her, I was like, "Bro, yo, control your girl." I don't know if I called her crazy, but I was like, "Yo, control your girl, dude." And I remember the
Jesus.
girls who were with us were like, "Yo, what is he going on about?" Like they were telling him, "Yo, you got a problem or something?" I was like, "Yeah, let's just go, let's just dip out of here." And we just continued walking, but she kept on screaming as we were walking away, like making a whole scene. And like
Nah, me personally.
later that lunch, people would come up to me like, "Yo, what happened in the hall?" I was like, "Look, man, if I knew it, I would tell you, but I would even know who the fuck she was." And I think after that, everyone started like seeing her as the crazy girl. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm not even gonna
Damn.
cap.
Ruined her whole life right
Damn. Bro,
Anyway,
if that was me, and some female just rolled up on me like, "What's your problem, my friend?" Bro, she getting dropped to the floor,
even you,
dead ass, bro.
you're literally, that right there, you're fucking lying because I know you wouldn't
No,
do that.
no, murk a whole podcast, bro. I say the truth.
The whole podcast.
Listen, I will murk that whole, bro. No, cause think about it. Realistically, some crazy bitch rolling up on you. She's fucking nuts, bro. What did she do? She can fucking pull an AK or something, bro. That's self defense. That's self defense. Because if
I
someone
guess.
rolls up on me, no shot, I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, hello there, kind sir," who's yelling at me. I will just stand here. Like, no, I'm fucking knocking them out, fool.
No, you know what was the thing too? The boy that was with her, one of them was like, "Yo, just ignore it, bro. It's not that serious," and all this shit. And she kept on still screaming, and he was trying to calm her down, and she didn't want to calm down. I was like, "It's all good, man." Like I literally had to tell the dude it was okay, and I just walked away.
Damn, bro.
Some girls are fucking crazy. I'm gonna just
100%.
no, cause
I
okay,
think I
so
became
last
like friends with that dude too later on.
bruh, nah, cause
Wait, that
okay,
was
eighth.
eighth grade?
High school. So if
Listen.
so, the girl that had like asked me out and I rejected, right? That was during when we were like ending eighth grade, and then we went on to high school, and then I guess that's her like that's when it happened
Oh, okay.
during high
Oh,
school.
okay.
Please go.
Oh, okay. So anyway, eighth grade, right? So eighth grade, I had the fucking craziest fucking math class. Like these motherfuckers are crazy. Anyway, I was sitting at this table, and there was this one specific weird ass girl, bro. Like I guess hello, I don't know. A lot of people called her a hoe because she was like, yeah, like I fucking sucked the guy off, and he was like 16. Mind you, we were like
Whoa.
I sucked him off when I was like 11. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Whoa, what?
Okay, but
Yo,
I would just be listening, but I would do my work. Like I wouldn't say anything. Like I would like jump in here and there, like, cause hella people at the table, like everybody else would give her shit about it. She's like, and then they should be like, guys, like stop making fun of me for it. I'm like, bruh. I literally told her I was like, if you don't want us to say shit, just don't say it at all. Like we don't give a fuck. And everyone's like, yeah, like just if you don't want to say shit, shut the fuck up. Anyway, one specific time I was in like my sixth period, I think, and then my period after would be second period. So, because I don't know, my school had a weird schedule. But my dad specifically this day, he came to pick me up early because he had an appointment or something, and no one was able to pick me up. So I went
Mhm.
home. I went home that day, and apparently that's the day some shit went down in that fucking math class, specifically with that
Oh
table
god.
group. Because the next day, I came into school and I had all my classes that day. So, during second period, like my teacher, she called up like some of like the people on my table. She's like, "Go up to the office. You're gonna talk to like this administrator." And then right there, I was like, "We're all gonna be fucked, right?" And specifically, that girl didn't come to school that specific day because I think she got suspended. Anyway, so then she called mine, and I was like, "What the fuck did I do?" So I went up to, and then one of the guys was like, "Yeah, like don't worry about it. They're just gonna ask you questions." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I walk up there. Mind you, my heart was fucking beating hella fast. Cause like, what the fuck did I do? Like, I don't remember doing anything. And then she was like, were you here on Wednesday? I was like, yeah. And she started asking me. She's like, did you recall? I don't want to say her name, but did you recall this? I'm gonna call her.
No. Name
Fucking.
drop. Name drop. Because I name dropped last time in the fucking last
Yeah, but
episode. So
it isn't in the
name drop.
recording. It isn't in the recording. It isn't in the
And I'll name
recording.
drop her right. I'll name drop her right now. Fool. Say I won't.
I'm not, I'm not
Well,
saying her name. Anyway,
Name
so
drop
this
her. Name.
girl,
Go on. No. Name drop her, bro. What are the
no,
chances she's listening to this? Realistically, I have a higher chance because my fuck. I mean, it's on my channel, and also like I'm telling the story. Yes, I have a real
fine,
chance. You
fine,
fucking
fine,
name drop.
fine. Her name was Molly, so she's like, "Do you recall Molly saying anything about her not telling everybody in your table group that she wasn't wearing a bra and like something?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What the fuck did I miss?" I was like, Was I there that day?" I was hella contemplating in my mind. I was like, Was I not there?" I was like, "Oh, I should probably answer." I was like, No." And then she started asking me some other things, and I was like, "All right, can I leave now?" She's like, "Yeah." I started walking back. I don't remember this shit happening because I forgot that I didn't go to second period. I forgot my dad picked me up. So I was walking back. I was like, what happened? Anyways, that happened. She got suspended, so I didn't see her for like another week, I think. So, yeah. Some girls are crazy, bro. I'm just gonna tell you
Damn.
that right now.
My me in eighth grade was probably the stupidest I've ever been. I think that was the only year I went to the office.
my eighth grade were the pimp days, bro.
Oh my god, you were pimped. Wait, do you want to hear why I got to the office? Why I got sent to the
Yeah,
office?
why did you go to the office? Why did you go
Bro,
to the
I
Yeah,
got a
Ivan.
referral, bro. I got a referral.
Why'd
No,
you
Oh,
get
bro.
for
a
what?
referral?
The
For what?
stupidest reason. Okay, so we were in my marine biology class, second period,
Uh huh.
and there was another kid named Ivan.
Oh my god.
I sat. Okay, think of it like 6 tables. Ahead of that is like the teacher's desk, and then to the right of that is like the door, right?
Mhm.
He sat in like the front middle table, like right next to the teacher. I sat to like the front right. And I was just like, this class, I could probably get away with this. Spoiler alert, I could not. But I
Oh my
was like,
god.
I can get away with this. So I pulled out my recorder from fourth grade and I just started playing some fucking epic recorder, bro. I was just playing my recorder. And then the teacher was like, Ivan, go to the principal's office. The other Ivan, he starts standing up. He's like, I don't know what I did, but all right. And the teacher's like, not you. And then she points at me, and then she puts me to like the front of the class. She's like, "Dude, you are in eighth grade. You should know better than this." And I'm just like, I probably should have. And then I
Ivan.
got to the principal's office, and I was just like, I was in my head. I was like, man, bro, this is crazy. I've never been here before. But on the outside, I was trying not to let it show. And then the girl was like, "Why are you here?" And I was like, "I played the recorder in class." She was like, "Was it band class?" I was like, "No." And then I literally just sat there for like 5 minutes, and then she's like, "All right, you can go back now."
Damn.
You want to know
That's
something?
kind of dumb.
My
What?
middle school days were the hypest. I honestly, personally, I liked middle school more than I liked high school.
I can agree with that.
First things first. When I entered middle school, I had to fake my address to go to a middle school that like everyone else from my elementary was going to, because I wanted to stay with all of them, right? So
Mhm.
the first day of middle school, I remember I went to middle school, and I saw one of my boys, and he was like, "Yo, Justin, slide," or something like that. He said, like, come over there, right? And I was like, "Hold up,
Mhm.
I need to go to the office real quick." I went to the office. Mind you, I had to stay the first day of school in middle school, right? I had to stay in the office for like 2 hours. I didn't go into my third period class, and it was because I was waiting for the other school to like drop me so I could be enrolled into this school, right? The school I wanted to go to. And so
Okay.
my counselor was hella chill and everything. He would always call me Justin Bieber, and every time he would call me in, he would always make the same joke, right? So then,
Whoa.
so then he would call me Justin Bieber, right? And it was a joke. We were
Oh.
always joking.
Oh, I thought you said Justin Bieber. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Justin Bieber, right? So
Imagine. Hey,
seventh
yo,
grade.
Justin Bieber, get your ass over here.
So when I was in seventh grade, still, my AirPods are about to die. Let me change to my other one.
Here, I'll tell a story in the meantime. All right, so it's the eighth grade year. Um, this guy in my math class, Kevin Leake, bro. Full name drop. I don't even know his last name. Bro, Fool was the funniest person I think I've ever met. Um, Fool literally like at the end of eighth grade, we all were at the track, right, during lunch. Fool pulled out a smoke bomb and threw it in a bush, started a bush fire.
Nah.
Fire started spreading, had to call in the fucking
Close the door.
fire. No, I don't think we called him. I think we just let it burn, the bush, honestly. And then the teacher was just like,
Shut
"What
up.
happened?" Everyone was like, "We ain't no snitch." So no one snitched, so he didn't get in trouble.
You gonna go to sleep?
And then after that,
You're
the
not
same
watching TV.
guy.
Tablet.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the fuck?
Continue.
Hello?
What?
Well, something happened. All right. Anyway, Justin, tell your story.
All right. So the seventh grade, right? I got called out of one of my classes, and so it was like, oh, the office wants to see you or something, right? And then everyone's like, ooh, you in trouble, all that shit, right? I went out of the class. I
Uh-huh.
took all my stuff. I went to the office. I walked in, and then they were like, Mr. I think it was, I don't know his name, but I'm gonna say Mr. Garcia, right? I think it was his name. It was Gallardo or Garcia, right? He's like,
Mm-hmm.
counselor, your counselor wants to talk to you. They just told me that, right? I'm just gonna say your counselor.
All right.
So I walked in, and he's like, yo, Justin Bieber, you want to help out with the promotion ceremony for the eighth graders? And I was like, you really called me in for this? You're gonna continue with this? What, you want me to sing at the promotion ceremony? Are you joking with me right now? And he goes, no, bro, I'm not joking with you. Like, for real, you want to help out with the promotion ceremony, right? So my seventh grade year, I helped with like three other people. It was three other girls. I helped make the promotion ceremony for the eighth graders that were gonna go to high school, right? And I knew hella eighth graders. Like I knew a lot of them. Um, and like I remember because when I was chilling, right, the day they were all promoting, I went in this like well almost looked like a mariachi suit, right? Like a mariachi suit. Like I had the
Mariachi.
coat, yeah, the mariachi man. The coat, I had
Mm-hmm.
the coat that mariachis usually use. I had like some like
Mhm.
dress jeans, right? Like well, they weren't jeans; they were like dress pants. I had like these nice ass like boots and whatever. And like I remember, bro. I don't know. I didn't know what this definition was before, but I'm not joking. That's why I say it. All the eighth graders that were passing by when I was telling them to do everything, right? They were all like, "Yo, you a pimp!" And ever since then, bro, I swear to God, no, I'm not even joking, bro. They'd go like, "Look at the pimp." I was blushing, bro. I didn't even know what that shit meant back then. But they would all be telling me the same shit. They're like, "Yo, you a pimp. You a big ass. Look at the pimp." That's all they would say, right? Like everyone,
Mhm.
and then there was this one dude who like who had to stop at the line like right next to me. He's like, "Yo, you dress like a straight up pimp." And then he would like check my coat and everything, bro. He's like, "Why you pimping like this, man?" And then he's all like, "You just need the pimp king and you're chilling." And I remember that was one of the best fucking bro. That year was just straight gas the whole time. I also
I
remember
bet.
Yeah.
one time we were having like a wrestling tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
during lunch, and so the PE coach, they told us, oh, if you want to sign up for it because we're gonna have to take you out of your fourth period class early so you can change and get ready and everything. And I remember I signed up and everything, right? And some other dude in my class signed up, and they're all like, "Yo, you actually gonna wrestle like this?" I'm like, "Nah, bro. I don't. I was good. I was going to, but I don't want to no more." So I remember that day we just used that pass they gave us to get out of class early, and we just went to the fucking like lunch lines and got lunch, and then went to the bylines and bought hella shit, and we just stayed, and then we went into the fucking gym where they were doing the fucking wrestling tournament or whatever. And then my PE coach goes, "Yo, Justin, I called your name and you were nowhere to be found. What the hell? You should have told me you were gonna be in the tournament." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I came, but you weren't here." And he's like, "Go get changed up. You still got time, bro." Word of my mother. I was like, "Nah, man. I think I pulled a hamstring. I don't think I can do it no more." And he's like, "Quit playing, bro. Go get changed." I didn't end up getting changed, man. I didn't end up getting changed. I didn't want to wrestle because when I went into the gym, there was so many people there. I started getting anxiety, bro. I was like, I ain't no way I'm gonna perform in front of all these people. What if they pull my shorts down? What if they pull my boxers down? Hell no. I'm gonna be the laughing stock.
Yeah. Anyway, good year was a lit year for me. Like I didn't really talk on like the end of sixth, like COVID, like in COVID, and then like seventh year, like peak COVID. So online classes. Damn, you guys are lagging. Hold up.
I don't hear no lag.
No, you guys are bugging for me for a second. The fuck?
Hello? Hello?
Oh,
Yo, hello?
there you are.
Hello.
You guys are fucking
Whoa.
lagging. Jenna, close the door. Anyway, yeah, eighth grade year was lit.
He feels it. Alright, well, I have one last story to tell. I feel
Oh,
like
I
I'm
have
ending.
another
I
one.
mean, I'm
I
down to
have
keep
another
going.
story too.
Alright, go,
I have
go, go.
another
I'm
story.
down to
But
keep going. I actually have
I'm
something
down to
else I
keep
wanted
going,
to
bro.
say.
Let's keep going, bro.
All
Fuck
right.
it. 4 hour
Who
limit.
wants to start it off? Who wants to start it off?
I'll go first.
Alright, I
So,
say least starts it off.
alright.
All right, at least
So,
start it off.
eighth grade year, sixth period, which was my history class. Uh, so I hated my history teacher. Like he was mad annoying, and like when he would come up to help you, like he would like be breathing down your neck. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Anyway, he was absent that day because he had back problems. I think I don't remember. Anyway, we had a sub, and that sub was our principal. So we were supposed to be watching a fucking history movie, some shit, documentary on like
Okay.
war, I think. Anyway, she was there and like everybody was just fucking around. She looked at her, she's like, "You guys are not paying attention. Like, you guys should start paying attention. Like, what if your grade goes down?" And everyone looked at her and they started laughing. And she was like, "You guys are not paying attention." And then this one kid, he was hella funny, bro. He yelled out from the back of the class, he's like, "Did you know Miss Amer has a rap video?" And Miss Amer was she was the vice principal. And she
Oh
was like,
god.
the principal looked at her. She's like, she has a rap video, and he was like, yeah, it's on YouTube. Like, some kid found it, and like, you want to play it? She was like, she looked at him, and she went on her computer. She searched it up. She put it on the projector, so everybody in that motherfucking class was just looking, and like, the fucking video popped up, which is about, and it's a rap video. This shit was so embarrassing. Like, it was about something. It was for like an elementary school, and it was like how to get good test scores, something like that. And then she's all like, the teacher was just watching this video. She was hella laughing. So she grabbed her walkie-talkie. She's like, "Hey, like Miss Amer, I need you to come to room 500 and something." And she was like, "Okay, I'll be right there." And she usually is the one that gives out like discipline and stuff. So like, if you're
Mhm.
gonna get suspended, it would be her. So
you
she
heard?
thought, oh, some kid's probably misbehaving. So she came over here. She took her time. She was like, "What do you want?" She was like, and the person was like, "You had a rap video? You didn't tell me?" And Miss Ava looked at her. She's like, "You knew? What the fuck do you mean I didn't tell you?" And they started arguing back and forth because she's like, "Yeah, I have a mug that says best rapper." And the principal looked at her. She's like, "No, you don't." She's like, "Yeah, you did. The staff gifted it to me for my birthday." And they started arguing back and forth. That shit was hella funny. And then, like, when the bell rings, she's like, "I'm done with you." And then she just walked away. That shit was hella funny. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's,
bro.
that's one of my substitute stories. Who's next?
Justin. You know what? We'll end it off with Justin. I feel like Justin's stories can be fucking godly.
It's
All
not
right.
that godly, but all right. So
No, it's
I was
godly.
thinking when Lisa was talking about how that girl was talking about doing all that shit to that guy and shit, I was like, bro, these young ass girls be doing this at such a young age, bro. Like, all right, I've done a couple
Not
of
this
stuff, but
chick at
I've
all.
never gone that far. I've never gone that far to be like actually sexual activity, right? But
Mm-hmm.
when I was in eighth grade, right? There was this time I would always chill. My eighth grade and seventh grade years were weird because I was like cool with everybody, right? But there would be those times where I would hang
Take
out
that
with
one out first.
that specific person for a long time, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
I would stop hanging out with them, and then I would still talk to him and shit, but I would be like hanging out with someone else after that. I was like very popular in my middle school days, and then high school days I turned into the popular loner. But I feel because in middle school it was way easier to talk to people and go outgoing, and I think COVID just fucked all of us up socially, low key. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if it's just for me, but I turned really socially awkward. I used to be hella outgoing, but then after COVID hit or some shit, I don't know what happened to me. It might have been also that I got expelled. That's a story for another day. But bro, that shit like I turned socially awkward quick, right? But so
Yeah.
I was in eighth grade, right? And I remember I would hang out with this girl, right? And then I would also
Mm.
hang out with my boy Sergio. So the thing is, I had these people from my PE class, right? And we were in PE one day, and I'm not even gonna cap. I would always like compliment this girl on her ass. Like I would say, you're really fucking thick, right? Like just out, like bluntly, right? So I remember one day she said, "You want to grab it?" And my
Nah.
boy was still there. My boy was still there, and he looked at me. He's not like he looked at me with those eyes, like, "Come on, man!" Like, right? He's like, "You won't do it, bro. You won't do it." And then she was like sticking her ass out. I don't know at the end of the day if she wanted me to do it or not, but I remember I slapped it and I grabbed it at the same time that day. Like we were
Bro.
just chilling in
Oh,
in
bro,
the
you
green yard,
wild
and I
for that.
slapped it and grabbed it. And she just like fucking like covered her ass and turned around and looked at me all blushy and shit. And I was like, "You told me to do it. You told me to do it." And she was actually
Damn.
cool with it, but she was we just laughed it off. And I remember that same girl was the first one to ever give me a hickey too. She's like, "Have you ever gotten a hickey?" And I was like, "Oh no, I have never." Right? And she's like, "You want
Damn,
to know what it feels
no.
like?" She was like, "You want to know what it feels like?" And I was like, "Sure." And she like did it for me, and she was like, "How'd that feel?" And I'm like, "Look, he felt good."
Damn, just
And
a
I
fucking
remember this,
player, bro.
bro. This was my middle school days. This is when I
Bro,
was
you
in my
really were a
prime,
pimp
bro.
for
Back
real.
in the day,
You really were a
when
pimp,
I was
bro.
back
You
in my
really were
days.
a pimp.
Lying when you said middle
And then
school
the
was your
thing is,
days.
no. The thing is, I was there was also this other one time I was in seventh when I was still in seventh at this point, right? I think when the ass grabbing was in eighth, I was in seventh grade, right? And so I would always talk to like hella people from my classes and shit, right? And there would often be girls who would like have like there was this girl who I would talk to. Like we were hella cool and chill with each other, right? I think we knew each other from elementary. And like she would always hang out with these eighth graders, with the cool eighth graders, like the popular ones and shit. And I remember they would always like say I was hella adorable and shit, right? And like I remember one time like I was hella close with one of them, and like we would always talk and shit. And at one point like we would call each other fuck buddies, and like she would literally have me as her fuck buddy like on contacts and everything. And like we would always like joke around and shit like that. And then I remember one time they were like, "Yo, when we grow up, we're actually gonna be fuck buddies. I'm not even gonna cap with you." Like it wasn't like that, right? But we were talking about how we were like when we grew up. Needless to say, it never happened because they went to an opposite high school. You know, the ops. But those are my days, man. Those are my days.
Yo, contact her, fool.
Oh, I probably don't have
Uh,
their information,
Oh,
man. But
find her Instagram. Be like, you still trying to be my fuck buddy? Bro, guarantee, bro. Guarantee, bro.
Ivan just
bro,
wants
those are my days.
content.
Those are my prime days, bro. I
Ivan
don't
just
think I
wants
could
the
go back to my
content.
prime. I don't think I could go
Ivan,
back to my prime, man.
What
Ivan
do you
just
mean I
wants the
just want
content.
contact, bro? That's not even
Dude, you
true,
said
bro.
it
I'll do
yourself. I'll
anything,
It's
do it
bro.
for the content.
low-key true though, bro. You just want
Listen,
content,
I'll do
bro.
anything for the content, bro. I mean, at the
I'm
same time,
saying. Anyway, Ivan, what's your
well, I
story?
kind of wanted Justin to go last because that would be a fucking perfect story. But so let's go my story now. All right, so in seventh grade, we had in my English teacher, I had that class with a friend. So me and my one friend, I'm not gonna say his name because he probably hates me right now.
Because you made me drop the name. Drop his name, bro.
But I dropped the name the other
Drop
time, so fuck you.
the name. Drop the
Listen,
fucking name.
because guaranteed, bro, he hates my guts right now. I basically we had a fallout. Not really. I kind of just strayed away from that friend group, and then that's it. But anyway, we were in this class. Fool forgot to do his homework, and I don't know if he actually forgot or just didn't do it. Honestly, I didn't do the homework either. But fool didn't do the homework, and then the teacher was like coming around grading it, and then when she got to him, he was like, "Oh, I forgot to do my homework." She was like, "You don't forget to do your things. You didn't forget to do your homework." And then she gave examples. She was like, "If you forget a pencil, it was because you didn't want to write." She was like, "If your parents," she was like, "If your parents forgot you at school, it's because they don't love you. So basically, your parents don't love you." And then and then I was just like, God, because we sat at the same table. I was like, God damn, fool!
This teacher
This
sucks.
teacher
Oh,
just told my friend that his parents didn't love him. Like, bro, are you mad?
Bruh.
hell no, I would have
And
slapped the shit out of her, bro.
it was
Word to
Teacher
my
crazy
wants to
mother.
smoke.
She's a
I was
up, bro.
Teacher
no
wants
for
to
real.
smoke.
And it was crazy because
She's a
I was
up,
next, bro.
bro.
Because she was gonna get my thing next, and I didn't do it either. And then I was just like, what the fuck is she gonna say? And then she got to me, and I was just like, my parents don't love me. And then she just fucking walked away.
Nah, that
But
teacher.
bro, and then
Yo,
No.
all
it's
right.
still
I got
shocking how
another
she said
story.
that.
I
Tell
got
your
another
ugly,
story.
tell your
Yeah, I have
ugly
All
another
right,
story.
so
one
this
too.
was so this was with the girl that let me grab her ass, right? So
Mhm.
there was this one time we got to pee late at the same time, right? And so middle school had like a really strict dress code, like we had uniform and everything. And the girl was wearing like these tight black leggings, right? Because we had like a white and black dress code. And I remember the PE teacher was telling her, you can't wear those ever again," or some shit like that, right? And because she was like making us do like burpees or some shit because we got there late, and like that's what they would usually make you do, or like push ups or burpees in front of everybody because like you were late, right? To like punish you, and like so you like if you got late to your number or whatever in PE, like they would mark you as tardy, right? And like the classic shit, five tardies equals a U or whatever, right? So I remember we were like she was making us do burpees and stuff. She's like, I don't never want to see you wearing those again. Or like you can't wear those again, or you're gonna get attention or some shit, right? And she was like pretty much bashing it for her tight leggings. And then I went, "Oh man, why?" And then the teacher just looked at me, and everyone laughed because I told her because I was like hella sad that she wasn't gonna let him wear the leggings anymore. Ah, that was funny as
Damn,
hell. The
bro.
good
Nah,
old days, man.
you really was a pimp fool.
I have a couple more stories.
All right, go.
Anyway, so my PE class, 8th grade year, we got a new 8th grade PE teacher. And this lady, bro, like, she pissed me off so many times. Like, she was mean for no reason. Anyway, this specific day, I got there late because I slept through my alarm. I do that a lot. Anyway, So I was there late, and I walk in, and there's always that one group of guys who like just piss her off so much. So this is usually why she's in a mood most of the day. Anyway, so I go and I have like my friend, so I usually hang out with her. So I went up to her, and we were doing our thing until like not even like 10 minutes later. She's over here yelling at the group of guys. She's like, "You guys need to do your work, this and that. Like, go outside and do burpees." Because we were in the tennis courts. She's like, "Go over there and do burpees." So they weren't gonna do them. So they were just standing. They got out like aside from the tennis courts, and like everybody could see it because like it's just a fence, and they were just standing there. And she went outside. She was hella mad. She's like, "I told you guys to do burpees, this and that," and she was yelling at him for like a cool minute. And one of the guys just starts laughing, bruh. I'm like, oh my god, whatever. Like I didn't care. And she starts this girl or this teacher dude, she starts crying. And like we
Why?
have another like I guess she was mad or something, but she starts crying. And so our other PE teacher, this guy's a male, he's like, dude, like you gotta listen to her, go to the office, like that's fucked up, that's so rude, whatever. So he sent him to the office and she started crying. She literally started crying. She's like, they don't listen to me, this and that. Like I honestly started laughing because that shit, like to me, that shit's funny as fuck. Like it might be fucked up, but that was funny. And she started
Nah, that's
crying.
funny. That's funny.
Everybody just like looked at. They weren't doing their shit anymore, and like they were just looking at her, and like the male teacher got hella mad. He's like, "What are you guys doing? Like you guys should be doing your workout." Like everybody else, they just started doing their workout. And I was just there laughing. I'm like, bro, that shit's funny as fuck.
Damn. Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused now.
What
Wait, so you
happened?
were doing a workout in your classroom?
No, no, no. We were in the tennis courts. We were in the tennis courts, and
Oh,
there's like this big ass fence around the tennis courts, right? And like we were like on the and where the door is, there's like towards the entrance of the girls' locker room. So that fence is open. So when she told them to go do burpees, since she didn't want everybody to get in the way, she's like, get outside the tennis court, like the fence, and start doing burpees. And so like
oh.
everybody could clearly see what was going on. And she started crying. And I started laughing because that shit's funny. Why are you crying? And
Why
you know
are
what
you
I mean?
crying? Yeah, why are you crying? Fucking stupid ass teacher.
For real.
Can I say?
Anyways,
Can I say retard?
yeah, go ahead.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, for my podcast, I'm gonna censor. I might censor that honestly, bro. Cause this one time, bro. Same girl, bro.
Yeah.
Same girl from every fucking story I've been telling so far.
Oh
Bro,
no.
she's just a fucking. I don't know what her vendetta against me is. No, but last year in English, you know how I sat like at the end of you know I said I sat at table 3, and then
Uh-huh.
table in front of me was the group of annoying girls, and she was in there.
Mm-hmm.
So the two people at my table we're friends, right? We don't talk that much like nowadays, but we're friends. And then
Mm-hmm.
one of them goes, "Bro, you're so retarded." And then the same girl, she's like, "You can't say that anymore." And then he was just like, "That's retarded." And then no, because
That is retarded though.
I think they were saying that about her. Yeah, I think they were. I think they
Oh.
were like, they're like, "Yo, you're retarded,"
Wait, were they
and
saying that to
because
you?
she said something stupid. No, not to me. To the girl. They were saying it to the girl.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And then they're like, "Bro, you're so retarded." And then she was like, "You can't say." Cause I guess she said something like fucking stupid. And then she was like, "You can't say that anymore." And I was just at the table. I was just fucking sitting there. In my head, I was like, "I have a cousin that's retarded."
Brian.
And you were thinking of me, oh, you bitch.
No, because I was thinking. No, because I have an actually like mentally retarded cousin, and I was like, at least we're cousins. We're your cousins.
Wait. Which cousin are you talking about, bruh?
He has curls like me, fucking hair on fleek. It's like a
Which
little kid.
So
cousin?
he's my cousin too, I think, right?
No, Justin, for
Is it
real.
outside?
Yeah, our side at least. It's like a little
Curly
kid,
hair.
curly
Oh,
ass hair.
yeah, I know who you're talking about. My madrina's daughter's kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
this motherfucker.
Marina's daughter. So
Yeah, this
yeah, like he's
motherfucker
mentally.
slapped my ass, dude.
What?
We were at Annie's and my madrina's like every party Annie hosts, she's always there, right?
I remember
And
that.
she
Yeah.
had these kids, and it was I think Emmanuel's
Was that the
third
party with the
birthday.
jumper?
Yeah, the jumper up front. I was with Kevin.
Yeah.
Me and Kevin were chilling outside because they told us to come take care of the kids. I was like, yeah, like I'll take care of them. Like, no problem, right? This motherfucker was jumping. He got out because there's like the slide one, like the slide entrance, and like to go
Yeah.
down, and then there was the other one. This motherfucker went down the slide, and I was talking to Itself. She was like inside the jumper. This motherfucker comes
Yeah.
around and slaps my ass. And Kevin's like, "You can't slap her ass!" And like Kevin started like yelling at him. And I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?" I was just staring at him like, "Bro, you did not just slap my
Bro,
ass."
that's funny. No, but yeah, but and I was like in my head, I was like, I have a cousin that's
No,
retarded. Can I
yeah,
say that he's
he's
retarded?
yeah, he's definitely there's definitely something.
No, because one night that's our cousin, right?
Yeah, that's a, yeah, yeah,
His mom is our cousin. Yeah, so our cousin
yeah.
came over to like sleep over at my house once because I guess she needed to go to like the hospital that was like next to us to visit her dad. And then
Oh, okay, yeah,
yeah, so then she slept over, and then we were talking, me, her, and Eric, and then
yeah.
she was like, "Yeah, I'm like my son has a disability, this and that," and then she kept going on, but end of the
No,
story,
and
I understood that her son was retarded, like mentally.
yeah,
So then
no, there's definitely something there. But you want to know
yeah,
why? Like, I feel like I know the reason why. This girl,
why?
she's she. I could tell just by looking at her, she smokes weed, and she drinks a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
alcohol. And because I remember, because her daughter told me that, like, Estelle, like the kid's sister.
yeah, it's all. I know it's all.
I was talking, I talked to her a lot. I was like, yeah, like she was like, yeah, my mom, she was pregnant with like my brother, but she jumped out a window and she fucking cut her belly, so my brother died. And I was like, what the fuck? Your mom's fucking like, dude, if you're pregnant, don't jump out a window. Like, you know
Oh
what
yeah,
I
like
mean?
that's
Like
just
that's kind of.
right, that's just
I was like,
common sense.
yeah, like, and she's like, yeah, like. And I could tell because you know how like she has a sister, the one that always takes care of her kids.
Uh-huh.
Like she's not even a mother to them. Like her sister is. They're always with her
Mhm.
sister. Like she's never with her actual mom.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, he's definitely something wrong with that kid. Anyway, go on with your
Yeah,
story.
so then flashback to last year in English. I was in my head, I was like, I have a cousin that's retarded. And then I tested it. I was like, will she say something if I say about my cousin? I do it. I mean, my cousin's retarded. She looked at me. She was like, you can't say that. I just said that you can't say that. And I was like, but he's mentally retarded. And then she kind of just stayed quiet and just like, kind of like hushed, like kind of like in shame, kind of just like stood at her table, she, like
I
sat
mean,
down.
it's true. Like,
And then I was like, bro, how are your whole argument gonna get folded because I wasn't being offensive?
because it's true.
Yeah, but no, this girl, bro, I hate her. No, Yee. She's
Yeah.
Latina though, so it's kind of funny. Brown on brown violence
Honestly,
and all that. Feeling
based on
fire.
what you're telling me, I'm picturing a a Latina who doesn't speak Spanish and is like white skin as fuck.
I think
That's
she
literally
does
what I'm
speak
picturing.
Spanish. She said the
That's
N
what I'm
word once.
picturing.
Because she said
Uh,
the N word and then was like, no, black in
how
Spanish. And I was just
how
like,
are
those
you
are two
gonna
completely different words.
how are you gonna say you can't say retarded, but then proceed to say the
Yeah, but
N
then
word?
say the N word, like, what?
Like what the fuck?
No, but
That's kind
it
of dumb.
shocks me how, like, can I say that? No, I can't say that. I'm not gonna say
Just
that.
say it. Just say it. Bleep it
Should I
out.
say it?
After. Bleep it out. Like this is an open community, like you said before.
I feel like that's crossing the line. What
Bleep
if
it out.
she's
Bleep it
watching
out.
this?
Bleep it out.
No,
Bleep
but
it out.
then, no, but should I? No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. No, that's fucked up. No, because that's just genuinely fucked up.
All right, I understand.
All right, fuck it.
Anyway.
I'll say it. I'm gonna bleep it out 100%. Let me just clap just to make sure I got the timestamp. Yeah, she's
It's always
yeah,
sorry to my mother. It's always
bro, that. It's not that she's. No, but then I'm gonna have to keep bleeping. You know, I don't go for. I'm just gonna bleep it. It's not that she's like.
She is a fucking who doesn't know how to do anything. She is so fucking dumb, stupid.
Okay, this is
Probably
definitely getting bleeped
she's
out.
probably working in the corner of the streets right now. She is
Working
so
at McDonald's. Working at
Oh my god, this whole
She
section
probably
just got
has
bleeped out.
she probably
man.
has a McDonald's in the back of McDonald's across the College Junior across the street. She's
dick for
What does that
money.
even mean?
Sucking dick for money, bro.
What does that even mean, bro?
Anyway.
Anyway, it's not that.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
This is mad disrespectful. Like I'm just saying, this is mad disrespectful, and I
We already-
understand this is mad disrespectful.
We don't
But we're
even know
already
it. We
too
think
far
it's
in. We're already too
disrespectful
far in.
for
Yeah,
you.
you don't even know.
We
It's low key. I'll send you a picture of her.
do
I probably will.
it. I'm genuinely curious now.
Low key. It's not a terrible, but it's just kind of low key, high key.
Genuinely curious. I need a picture now.
No, I'll send you a picture. I'll have to fucking like go on Instagram and find her though. No, that's gonna be mad weird. Do I send her a picture? No, that's gonna be mad. Yeah, fucking. I don't really care anyway. It might take me a while to find it. Though. I'll fucking find it.
It's fine.
But yeah, and then I just, I don't know. She's kind of, she's mid. I don't really like it.
Damn. Okay. I have another story.
All right, what's your story?
This didn't personally happen to me, but I was there when it happened, and I found it kind of funny. But we were. This is my 6th period again, 8th grade. My history class again. So, like I said before, this history teacher, I hated his guts. He was so annoying. But whatever. What am I gonna do about it? So this is, you know how there's your typical, like quote unquote popular girl, right? Like the person everybody knows. She gets high.
Yeah.
She's that one girl, right? And she's
literally
always loud.
the person I was
Cheeto girl,
just talking about.
Girl. Yeah.
No, wait. Tell me why this is literally the exact same girl.
Yeah. Anyways, hot
Is that how
Cheeto
you
girl.
describe her? Hot Cheeto girl? Like
yeah,
loud,
like loud, nails,
popular,
eating hot Cheetos,
nails.
always eating something. Yeah, pretty much. Hot Cheeto girl right here.
Well, she's a hot Cheeto girl then.
And the key part, she's Mexican, right?
Yep.
All right, yeah, her. So she would get on this teacher's nerves, like to the point where he was like, "I'm done with you. You're moving." She literally had her own fucking personal spot in the corner, like. Like, yeah, so she was in the corner of the room, and I was on the aisle that is closest to her corner, right? So I would like talk to her sometimes, right? And so she started. I forgot what the fuck she said, but it got to the point where the teacher was up to her face, like he was up on her face, and he was screaming like, "You can't be saying that, like that's mad disrespectful." She's like, "I don't care. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do about it?" And they were going back and forth, and everybody was just staring at them like, "Bro, what the fuck?" And I forgot what the teacher said, but he said something he wasn't supposed to say. Like, I remember that much. And mind you, my friend was in this class, and she was like 2 rows to the right of me, like closer to the door. So I turned to look at her, and she's staring at me. She's all like, and we started doing like the eye thing. I don't know if you know what that means, like talking with our eyes. And we looked back at the teacher,
Okay.
and she was like, he was hella up on her face, and she was like, "Get away from me! Like you're literally close, hella close to my face, and you're spitting in my face. Like get away from me!" And like with an attitude too. He's like, "You know what? All right, fine." So he literally stormed to his fucking desk, right? And he started writing a note. He's like, "Take these and go get your ass to the fucking principal's office." And she was like, "You know what? Fine. I don't care." She's like, "I'll be calling your parents." She's like, "Okay, call them. You are all literally all up in my fucking personal business, like this and that." I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Right? So she walked out. She stormed out, and I think she got suspended. And I think he ended up calling her parents. And mind you, he's called their parents before, and like they nothing has ever really happened. She's never gone in, like usually like I would hear, oh, like my parents would take my phone away, this and that. No, nothing. Literally the next day, or like the next time she came back, she had a fucking nose piercing and everything. I'm like, bruh, instead of fucking getting mad, she gets rewarded. I was like, that's funny. Like, I mean, but I did, like, that did fucking teacher, like, he did cross the line. Like, he was up on her face, spitting in her face, literally yelling. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of like probably something you shouldn't do. And he did say some shit too. Like, it wasn't just like, do your work, this and that. No, it was up on yelling, bruh.
And that was in your history class?
History class, yeah.
I remember my 7th grade history class. My teacher, Mr. Kiosk. I just realized I just dropped his full name. Yeah, fuck it, bro. Fucking Mr. Kiosk, bro. All my homies hate Kiosk, bro, from that fucking hood.
Yeah, I hated my history teacher.
I think I say from the hood. The man don't hate Kiosk. Anyway,
the man,
not in my class period. I think I was like 3rd period. I think in like 5th or 6th period, he had this guy. I won't name drop because I think he is also sped. Who he basically was watching porn in class.
No.
And then Mr. Kiosk, what he did was like every time there was headphones, he like unplugged them. So funny enough, he unplugged that kid's headphones, and you hear it, fool.
No, bro.
According to my sources, I wasn't there. According to my sources, that's what happened. Fast forward to literally 2-3 weeks ago. That same kid that got caught was in my English class this year.
Oh no.
He goes to the teacher. He's like, "Can I go to the office? I think I ate poison." And the whole class just were like, "What the fuck happened?" Apparently, this guy was eating rat poison during lunch and was starting to feel the side effects during 5th period.
Oh wait, Jenny, how the fuck are you gonna eat rat poison? Like, okay, I'm picturing. Oh, open up his lunchbox. He just takes out some rat poison, starts eating it, bro. What the fuck?
So what I guess
that's weird as hell.
Was he has rats at his like crib. So then he poisoned them by putting poison on the strawberries in his garden. And then he ate the strawberries in his garden. So that's what happened.
That's so dumb. That's some Brian type shit. I feel like Brian would be the type to do that, honestly. Like, genuinely, I feel like Brian would do that shit.
And just any other stories, bro? You've been pretty quiet recently.
I can talk about the time I got lost in a fucking school field trip.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
You don't believe me or something?
No,
I believe you. No, but that's an interesting story.
Alright, so this was in my I think it was my science class in 7th grade, right? Or 8th grade. No, 7th grade. Right? And we were able to choose our groups for who was gonna be in our groups and everything. And I was with my boys. We had like some guys and some girls in that class, right? And of course, me and my homie, we were like, "Oh, yeah, let's invite our crushes from the class into our group and stuff." And we actually did. We managed to get them in our group and everything. And then so I think we had to get I don't know who our fucking like chaperone was, but I know we were in our own group. And I think we had to go somewhere, right? We were like exploring. I think we went on like the Monterey Bay, like by the beach or something. We were walking and hiking and everything. And like we were observing the ocean, all this shit. And like we were supposed to meet up somewhere. But we didn't know where we went or we didn't follow the map or nothing.
Oh
So
my!
we didn't know where the fuck we were. So at one point we were like on top of like a fucking big ass like hill and we were watching the ocean, right? And I think like our fucking like we were just chilling, right? And we lost our chaperone. It was just me and my boy and like the rest of our group and we were like on top of the hill. And we were just looking at the ocean and then my boy cause he's like, hey yo, so where is like I forgot what the name of our chaperone was. I think it was one of the counselors. And they're like, yo, where's our like our chaperone at? Like let's just say chaperone for now. And then we were all like, wait. And then we started looking like behind us, see if anything was falling behind or something. But we couldn't like we couldn't see them from where we were at. And like this place was like really fucking like it was like covered with trees and bushes and everything, right? So we
Yeah.
really couldn't see much, and we were just chilling. So then we just like we start panicking a little. We're like, "Yo, we gotta meet up with the group. We gotta meet up with them like at a certain time to leave." And we were all just chilling, just we're looking at the beach. We're like, if we don't move, they'll eventually come and look for us over here, right? And then we're like, nah, we should
Oh,
walk back. We should walk the way back where we came from. That's the smartest idea to do. So one of the girls and we're like, yo, you're actually smart. So we start walking back, like we have to go down this big ass mountain, right? So we're hiking down this muddy ass mountain. People slipping and shit. My boy slipped, landing on his ass. There's mud all over his ass. We're over here walking down, trying to find everyone, right? And out of nowhere, you won't believe what the fuck happened. We go down, and there's another group of kids from our school, right? And we're like, yo, where are we supposed to meet up? We're just gonna follow y'all because we're lost as hell. We lost our chaperone. We're all fucking panicking, right? These mother truckers had also gotten lost, and they did not know where their chaperone was at. So they tell us they're also fucking lost, and that they don't know where the fuck we're at currently, and they don't think this is the way towards the buses. So now we're two big ass groups lost with no chaperones, no sense of where we are at, no people or adults around us, and we don't know where the fuck to go. So the idea I think I had, or I don't know who had it, I was like, bro, me and my boy just start bucking it down the mountain. We just start running down the mountain. We go, the buses have to be down there somewhere. So we just go, let's go down. We'll probably see them down there. So we start running down, doing this and that fucking, we're feeling like the Flash of you running down hella fucking fast down the hill. Because my boy was running down. I was like, well, if he's running down, I have to run down. And then my boy slips. He slips, is dragging his ass all over the fucking like path. And then I slip. Luckily, I was able to catch myself, but I have my fucking hands like taking me down as I'm going down the hill. So now we're both all fucking like falling down and just slipping because this day it had rained the day before or something because it was hella muddy. Like the leaves were wet, everything was wet. It was hella muddy. We end up getting down, right? Both chaperones are there waiting for us. It's like if they knew we were up there. We get down slowly. Everyone started meeting up. We stopped fucking running after we slipped. I have like my fucking like my where my bottom where my calves are. I have them filled with mud and shit from the running and stuff. Like they were splattering back and shit. We were full of mud. Everyone, all fucking scared as shit. And then we're there. Guess what they were doing?
what?
They were eating the fucking school lunches
I
that were
knew it.
supposed to be.
Oh,
Nah, he's
They
like,
go.
fuck them kids.
They go. They go. Where did y'all go?
Nah.
Me and my boy stood there, looked at these mother truckers, and go, how the hell did you guys get here? So what had happened was we started walking up and everything, right? And so the chaperones were talking about how they were what we were gonna go see and everything. And me and my boy had already left walking with our group of the group of girls and everything. And so we forgot we left him behind. We just thought we were having a cool ass school trip, right? We thought he was following us or whatever. This mother trucker didn't follow us. So he was saw the way we went, but he didn't come with us. And he walked the way we went and he couldn't see us. So he walked back to the buses and told everyone. And then he told us that our teacher or whatever was out looking for us.
Nah, but instead of him going out to
This dude was enjoying his good ass sandwich while our teacher was out there probably shitting bricks because he lost 2 groups of students.
Nah, bro.
Oh, what?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it was crazy as hell.
Anyways,
But we made it through. And I remember we slept the whole way back because we were tired as shit.
How the fuck is that even happen?
For
I
real.
don't know, bro.
Anyway,
No,
I think it's time we talk about our camping trip experience. Or do you want to save that when Nadia's here?
Nah, bro, that's too long, bro. We gotta do that next time.
No, cause oh my god, that camping trip, bro.
Bro, that was the.
I want to hear about the car crash.
Well,
That's
that's
literally
next
the
time.
camping trip.
That's the camping trip. That's the camping trip.
We'll talk about that next episode when Nadia's here.
All right, boys. I have a
That
story.
was crazy, bro. Like
That was fucking
genuinely,
insane.
that's fucking crazy. And it was that same week of my birthday, bro. That shit was so sad.
Literally.
That was literally the worst birthday ever, bro.
All right. So
Anyway.
yes, speaking of field trips, there's this time where in 8th grade we had a field trip to, I think it was like NASA, and I wanted to go, but I was stupid as hell. I was a procrastinator. Went to the point where day of the field trip, I have not got my mom to sign the permission slip.
Oh my god, Ivan.
Oh my god.
So I was like, I got 2 options. I can either A, forge the signature, or B, let this play out, see what goes on.
Nah,
Took
you
option
don't
B.
know how many times I've forged my mom's signature. Like I tell
I
her,
don't think
she was
I
like, "Yeah, okay,
have.
just sign it." I was like, "I bet." And sometimes I just forget to tell her, and I just sign it for her. Like she's not gonna care.
But yeah, basically
Yeah.
what happened was day of the field trip, I get to like the designated spot and they're just like, go to the office. And I was just like, oh fuck, what did I do? And then it started setting in like a fuck, bro. I'm fucking stupid as hell. And then the teacher was just like, why didn't you turn in your permission slip? I was just like, I thought I did. I was just lying straight through my teeth. I was like, I swear I did. And then he was like, oh, I must have fucking gotten it misplaced. He was like, call your mom, and if she says yes to go on the field trip, then I'll let you go. So then I called her, and I was like, Mom, please say yes, brother. And then she picked up. I was like, oh my god. And then she was like, yeah, yes. She was like, see, it's okay. And then obviously they understood that much Spanish. And they're like, all right then. So then they let me go on the trip somehow. And then on the trip, right, we went to like NASA or something. Fool in my class breaks his leg by tripping over like a fucking science shit, bro. Probably one of the funniest moments. Cause fool's like, yo, look at this fucking look at this rocket. Boom, fucking falls on his leg and breaks it.
I shouldn't be laughing, but
You know, I heard. So I heard not in my high school, right? But I heard that in one of the other high schools, when we were talking about our senior fucking speeches and shit, right? We were talking, and they told me how in the PE room, in the PE locker rooms, I heard about this when it went down, but they were describing it again, and they said how when they were fucking in the other high school, right? Because I was in a new high school, and everyone was moved into the new high school to make space, right? So we had people from this high school, that were relatively close to the new high school, and they moved them in all in there. And they were all talking. Pretty much all of them spoke about the same thing. And they were talking about how when they were in that class, whatever, right? When they were in PE in the school or whatever, there was this incident where one of the students in the boys' locker room had bought fireworks, and
Oh
he had the
God.
smart idea of lighting them all at the same time inside the fucking locker room. So they fucking lit them up, and the fireworks started going everywhere, through, exploding and everything. There was explosions. There was all this shit, right? And the fire alarm went off, the sprinklers went off, everything, and the fireworks were still going all over the place, right? To the point where the whole locker room was fucking filled with smoke and ashy. And like you went out to the corridor and the whole fucking place was ashy as well. And they were all
Damn.
talking about how all that shit went down, and I was like, bro, what the fuck were y'all on in that fucking high school? And then
No,
people were like, yo, my boy was the one who did that shit. I remember he was the one who did it, all this thing. I was like, bro, you gotta get your boys checked up, man.
Damn.
okay, I actually have a video because this didn't happen to me, but it did happen not that long ago. So at my friend's high school, someone had the bright idea to light a firework next to a fucking elevator, and I have a video if you guys want to see that.
Send it
Oh,
to me after. I'll put it in the fucking edit.
or I could just screen share it right now,
All right, screen
and
share.
then I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you so you can put it in the video.
Yeah, all right.
And then just
For the
make sure you
audio.
get the right timing so when we're talking about something, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see my
Yeah.
screen?
I can.
All right,
All right, let me see. Let me go to my
bro, you're
Discord.
not on here yet, bro.
No, I'm on now. I'm on now.
Bro,
Okay,
why is
it's the Edgars too, bro. Mind you.
fool ran away? You're in the blast zone, fool. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, hell no.
No, okay,
Bro,
no, okay, because
everyone would have
What?
thought that shit's getting shot up, bro.
no, yeah, no. Okay, so I was texting my friend and I was in class and she was like, "Bruh, I just heard a fucking loud ass bang coming from one of the buildings." I was like, "What the fuck, run!" And she was like, "Yeah, like the fire alarm was pulled and like everyone started running." So I started running with them. And I was like, "Oh shit, that's crazy." She was like, "Yeah, bruh." And dude, literally, mind you, this wasn't the week beforehand. There was an alleged school shooting, quote unquote, alleged, right? Like someone called and said that there was like a school shooting that was happening, so everyone went on fucking lockdown. And I was like, bro, your fucking school's fucking crazy as hell. She's all like, yeah, bro, I know. She's like, also, I found a video you want to see. I was like, yeah, send it to me. Anyway,
Oh,
your school, bro, they're on something.
bro, what?
Yeah, dude,
Do
they're
you
That's
guys
crazy.
remember when all the,
crazy.
I don't know if you guys had it, but there was a point back in my middle school days where there was when all the killer clown shit was going around. Y'all
Oh
Oh
my
remember that?
no.
God, bro.
Yes.
I remember
There
the
was
clown.
they started sending threats to my school how a killer clown was gonna appear and all this shit, right? To the point where
Hell
they
no.
closed down my school with that day that they were threatening it and shit because it was that bad.
I have hella fake scenarios and then like this one real scenario. Like I'm gonna start off with the real one. So like in 8th grade, I was in PE class and like it was on a Wednesday, so we were gonna run the mile until we heard like the alarms go off and we're like, what the fuck? And he's like, hey, we're going on lockdown, everybody go to the locker rooms. So everybody, we all walked back to the locker rooms. All right, I was chilling. We were just chilling there until like the period ended. It was a short period. It wasn't that long. It was like maybe like an hour, maybe less. And
Mhm.
I was like, "What the fuck? That was hella weird. Like, what happened?" And then like I walk into my next period, and they're like I know that it was scary, but like it happens sometimes. And I was like, "What the fuck? Like I don't even know what happened." And that happened during my fucking class period. And she was like, oh, like you didn't know? I was like, no. I was like, so apparently there's a CVS like near my school, and there's like Sprouts, and there's like hella stores near there. And she was like,
Okay.
I guess someone stole something from CVS, and they had a gun, and they ran onto the field until cops showed up, and I was like, really? Like, what the
Oh,
fuck? And I was like, I didn't see anybody, but goddamn. She was like, yeah, like he was running on the field and then he jumped the fence to, cause there's like apartments like across across the field. So like there's like a fence, and then like on the other side there's apartments. He was like, yeah. So he was running with the gun on the field, and then he like jumped the fence towards the apartments and started running. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like I was like, yeah, I was gonna run the mile. I guess we didn't run it that fucking class period.
Damn.
What is your guys' fastest time with the mile?
Bro, I am a fucking slow miler. Probably like maybe like 9:20.
I
I'm a slow
think it
slow boy.
was 11, but I mean, I don't run that much. Like I don't like. I would rather walk it. Like fuck that. But it doesn't compare because there's hella people that run. They don't even run. They walk hella slow and they take up to like 30 fucking minutes, bro. And I'm like,
Yeah.
bruh,
Jesus.
I don't know, it's fucking crazy. I'm like, bro, you could walk a mile in like 15. It doesn't really take that long.
Justin, what about you?
Mine is 6 minutes and 36 seconds.
God damn.
Damn.
Fucking bullet, fool. Jesus Christ.
That is my best time ever, and I've never forgotten it because it was such a like 6:36. I always like that number because it was so. I don't know why, but I feel like it was so even. 6:36.
Damn, fool.
That's crazy. Anyways, who has more stories? I think I have another one.
Bro, I had a
Go
bomb
ahead.
threat.
Oh yeah, I've had one too.
What?
I have hella. No, because Ivan,
Oh
you
yeah.
want to tell yours first, and then I'll tell yours mine. I'll tell mine after.
Yeah. So last year I was in second period math class. Same class with that girl, by the way, that not the recent one, but I'm talking about like the whole asking them out and then yeah.
Oh yeah, the jump one.
Yeah, I almost got
Like,
done. Yeah, so that math class,
oh, I remember. You told me this before. I remember now. All right, continue.
yeah, basically we're just in class and then like some guy runs up to the door, he's like, everybody, you need to evacuate. We're like, what the heck? So we started like walking onto the field. The field is so full of like everyone. And then we're just like, what the hell? So apparently the alarm system didn't work in our class. But there was a bomb threat and everyone was already evacuated. And when the police were like searching, they found us just still in class. And then we got to the field and then I was like, fuck, I forgot my phone in my backpack, which they didn't let us bring. And I was like, fuck, man. So I had to leave my phone overnight, like over the weekend. That was a Friday. Over the weekend, my phone was at school. So I literally had no technology. And then basically, I was just sitting on the field for like 2 hours before we finally got home. And then once I got home, it set in like, damn, I could have died that day. And I was just like, God damn, bro. That was a
And all
crazy
because the
ass.
alarm system didn't work.
Yeah, literally.
That's crazy.
Although it
Anyway,
would be smart to put the bomb in the field so that when everyone evacuates, you get the most impact. I'm just
that's
saying,
true,
like,
actually. Anyway,
realistically.
yeah, I guess. So, this happened again, 8th grade year. Um, so in my school, like on the corner, like all the way, like the furthest away from like the actual buildings, like across the field, there is a small high school, and it's for like dropouts. So like people like for people who like let's say get pregnant but they still want to go like finish high school, like they would go there, or like they have problems at home and they can't go to actual high school, they would go there.
Okay.
So I guess I think I was in my 4th period class. So we were just chilling, and then an alarm sounded, and I was like, what the fuck? And then my teacher got a fucking, I think, an email, and she was like, oh, like apparently there's a fucking bomb over there at fucking, a bomb threat at fucking, I forgot the name of the school, but we're just gonna call it the high school. And I was like, oh really, what the fuck? And then she was like, yeah, they just told us to stay in class. I'm like, bro, shouldn't we leave? So we just went on with class. And then yeah, that was pretty much it. And then in sixth grade, I remember this vividly. We got the school got a fucking they got a note that said someone was gonna shoot up the school on some fucking day. It was like a couple weeks before Halloween, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. And I just went about my day, and I told my mom, I was like, hey, like the school got a note that they might shoot up the school. She's like, you're not going to school. I was like, why not? I mean, nothing really happened, but apparently there was like hella cops at school that day.
Shit.
Have you guys ever been near like a shooting?
No.
Yes, behind my house.
I know
Yeah,
Griselda's been in a shooting before.
I mean, I wasn't like,
She's been
cause
in it?
In
Like she was the one popping motherfuckers? Oh, I
no,
was
she was like
about to
popping.
say she was the one popping.
She
I
was
was
at a
like,
mall.
I was like, I wouldn't expect that from Griselda. Maybe from Clara, but Griselda.
No, she was at like a mall and then there was like a shooter. And then she like had to like evacuate the side door. But she like I guess she almost got shot or something. Well, I don't think she almost got
Damn.
shot, but she was like next to the shooter.
Oh. Anyways, there was this one time, like in the alleyway behind my house. You guys know it, right? So
Yes.
we were just chilling, and I think it was on a Saturday because it was like pretty dark outside. And we were all chilling at home, and then we heard a bang, and then we heard screaming. Like this dude was screaming, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? And my dad's like, well, and my brother was about to go out the balcony. My dad's like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Get the fuck away from the fucking window. And he's like, all right, fine. So we started walking back, and my dad was like, hey, like, call the cops. There's probably some shit happening. All right, they called the cops, and I guess there was someone shot the guy that was screaming outside. So paramedics came. I don't know if he died or not, but they took him to the hospital, obviously.
Damn.
That's fucking crazy. And then one time, like my mom was at my tia Mariana's house, and I guess that specific day I was like, I don't want to go. Like, go by
Oh, that
yourself.
day. I know that day. That day is so soon,
And
bro.
my mom was like, and my mom was trying so hard to convince me. She's like, come on, like go with me. And I was like nah, like I'm good. And she gave up. She was like, all right, fine. So she went by herself. Literally, I was like, it was like 12, and usually my mom, like, if she goes to her sister's house, she doesn't come back till like late, and I always stay up waiting for her, and I like it was like 12, and I was like, I called my mom, I was like, hey mom, like, where you at? She's all like, oh, like, there's something, they can't let us out, they can't let us go home because there was a shooting across the street. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean there was a shooting across the street? Because near my aunt's house there was like there's a college, like San Jose University. And I guess that house, they were renting it out to like college students, and they were throwing a big ass party, right? And apparently there was a hit and run, right, on a car. So they literally like they went on a car, stopped, started shooting, and then dipped, right? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, are you okay? Because my mom was literally outside when it happened, like in the like on a little like in front of my aunt's house, and then like you could see like towards across the street. So like when that shit happened, everyone was like, "All right, go inside, like get inside," and they called the cops. So like I guess the cops were blocking the way out, so they couldn't leave. But yeah, that happened, and I guess they heard hella screaming outside because they shot a woman like in the leg, I think, and then
Oh
I
shit.
think the neighbors called the cops because she was banging on the neighbor's door trying to get help. And I think 2 people died that day. I think. I don't remember. Yeah,
Oh,
that's crazy.
damn. I'm
Yeah,
actually
but at
right,
least,
bro.
yeah, at least my mom's okay. That's all that really matters.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Justin, you ever have an encounter with the ops?
Hell yeah.
What happened?
Like, what do you mean with the ops? Like people who would like
The
despise me?
popo fool, no, the popo fool.
No, the popo. I had to run away from the cops once.
What? Okay,
Why?
tell me the story.
I
You know what? No,
hold on.
don't
Give me
tell it.
like, all right.
Don't tell it.
Someone,
Don't tell
someone
it. Don't tell
speak. Someone speak on it real quick because I have 4 minutes to turn this in, and I'm on the last sentence.
it. All right. Well, we're probably gonna end this soon. It's already been over 2 hours on this shit.
Really?
All right.
It's about to be midnight. Justin's fucking turning in his essay right now. That's why he wakes up
Man,
quiet.
as long as it's not
You have
12.
4 minutes left. You better hurry your ass up.
You might want to deafen for this, Justin. Just get into the zone real quick.
Yeah, it's 4 minutes left, bruh.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep talking about this girl because I genuinely hate her guts.
Wait, I want to talk
pisses me
about
off.
the fact that you said that she might be dropping hints, bruh. Because genuinely, that gets me curious now. All right.
She might have been because like
Okay.
one day I was just overthinking, and it just made
Okay,
too
but like,
much sense.
yeah, I guess. Anyways, with like
Anyway,
girls, you gotta make sure like they might be dropping hints, like fucking Justin over here in Pencil Girl. Talk to
yeah,
her.
yeah, talk to her,
Yeah.
bitch. Yeah, basically, she was in like a group of 4, I think. Basically, it was her, her
Huh.
friend, which is one of the
Huh.
nicest people I've ever known.
You're
She
like, how
offered
could you
me.
be
She
friends with that
offered
gremlin?
all four. All 4 are Latina, by the way. But
Okay.
yeah, her friend, nicest person I've ever met, offered me
Mhm.
choco flan once, honestly. And I was like, I was gonna say yes, and I was like, yeah, it's alright.
Like I've heard too many
Um,
stories.
yeah. Another friend, which is in my history class this year, and she's
Mhm.
just, I mean, she was in, I think it was band last year. I was in band last year, but she was in like a different type of band. So then for the
Oh, okay.
concert, yeah, we were like there.
Yeah.
And then a 4th friend, which I think my friend likes.
Oh my god. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that was like her group, I guess. And
Okay.
then come to find out this year I found out that she's an ASB. Like what?
Who, the girl that you hate?
Yeah. My
Okay.
arch nemesis. So I guess she
Fine.
is an ASB as long as with the girl that offered me the choco flan.
Mhm.
So them two is in ASB. And then they're also in LSU. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on?
Uh-huh.
Because it's always the people with like the most academic shit are always the worst type of people.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
what I think.
I feel like no, I don't think they might be the worst. I feel like they're the most annoying. Cause
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm in Avid, right? And there's these three. There's three people, 2 girls, 1 guy. One of them is I honestly, my opinion, I think he's a fuck boy. But like literally all I see him
And
hang
wait,
out
wait, wait,
with.
wait. It's 12. Justin, how does that say past 2, bro? You got it in late.
Anyway.
It's 12. Justin fucked it.
Oh
Anyway,
really?
Justin. It's 12, bro. Justin fucked up,
Imagine.
bro.
Anyway, so this guy and these 2 girls, they are so goddamn annoying. Like they are loud for no reason. And one of them, one I think no, 2 of them, the 2 girls are an ASB, and then the guy wanted to be an ASB, but didn't end up getting into it.
Getting in.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, like they're so annoying. Like, how are you gonna
Literally.
be? And then there's another kid in my PE class who's also an ASB. I'm like, bro, this motherfucker annoying too. Like, it's just the most annoying motherfuckers I know in fucking ASB, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Not that ass. Hold that ass. No, I
Honestly.
want to. I want to say my little piece. I want to say my little piece. If you are
Alright.
watching this, ASB girl, you know who you is. You know who you is. You was in my English class last year. You know who you is. You know how you found this podcast, all right? If you're watching this, send me an email with just the letter A. Just the letter A. Send me an email with just the letter A, and I'll
Drop
hit
your
you
email,
up.
drop your email, drop your email, drop your email.
No, she has my email. She can find me on email.
Nah, that's
Send me an email, letter A, and I will go in person. In
we'll
person.
talk. We'll talk. We'll talk. We'll talk
We'll
our
talk
beef
in
out.
person.
We'll
We'll
talk our.
talk our
We'll
beef
talk
out.
our
We'll
beef out.
talk our beef out. We'll talk our beef out. Send me the email, letter A. We'll talk the beef out.
But you're gonna talk about their business, the business, right?
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
it will be recorded, but I probably won't. It will be recorded. I won't share it, but it will probably be recorded
For the content, bro.
For the content, you gotta understand. Send me an email, the letter A, and we'll talk the beef out.
All right.
Honestly, for all I know, she has no beef with me, and it's
Okay, wait. I just remembered something. Ivan,
What's
you
up?
told me that you have a crush, so
I do have
I
a crush.
forgot. Okay, you're gonna speak on her or him or whatever person?
Oh, oh,
Give us the
come
deets,
on.
bro.
Man, yeah. I don't know if I want to do that.
Why
How about
not,
this? How
bro?
about next podcast episode? I'll give the deed.
I
Because we've
bet.
been going for literally over 2 hours.
I bet. Justin, did you turn it in already, bro? Past
Justin's
12.
just fucking gone.
Boys,
Bro.
it's an RP, man. As soon as I was gonna turn it in, it turned 12, and the assignment got locked, man. Got locked.
Damn.
Imagine.
Oh, you actually fucked up.
You're hella
I'm sending
dumb.
an email right now, bro. I'm sending an email right now. I tell her, look, professor, it's 12 a.m. right now. I was about to turn it in. As soon as I was about to turn it, it said it turned 12. I'm not even gonna lie. That's what I'm gonna say.
Damn, bro. Can I get a 5-minute extension?
Can I get
Can I get a 5-minute extension, please? She's probably not gonna see this 100%, but
No, it's probably not. But
Damn. That sucks.
Justin, did you hear what we were saying?
it's nothing about the girl.
Oh yeah, fuck that girl. Yeah, we would talk our beef out. Send me the email.
You guys were beating
Yeah.
me? What?
No,
What? It's
talk your
November.
beef out.
Talk
Why
our
are you
beef out.
clean out your ears, bro?
Well, I just thought you guys were beating each other with me, man. I was like, wait, what?
Yo, what? Okay,
Yo,
anyway.
Okay, I think we have enough time for one story each, or just a couple more
Go.
stories, and then we're off. No?
We've been here for over 2 hours, for I don't think anyone
Alright,
has
hop on
gotten this.
Overwatch. I need to feel better, bro.
I bet.
I'm
Let's
sad
hop on
now.
Overwatch. I'm actually down to hop on Overwatch, deadass.
Wait. Before that, who do you think
Let me
I
send
should
this
main?
email.
Because I was playing Overwatch on Brian's fucking PC the other day.
What do you like doing? Support? Damage? What do you like doing?
Damage.
You like
What do
doing
you play?
damage?
For damage,
Uh-huh.
I play Junkrat.
Are you for damage? I played Symmetra, and with Symmetra, I got a lot of damage. The thing about Symmetra is she shoots a laser, right? And you can continuously shoot it. And the more times you hit people, or like the more times you continuously hitting them, it doesn't matter if you miss a couple of times. It charges up the beam, so it does more damage over time. So the more you hit people, the more damage it does. And her ability is she could also put down turrets that do the exact same thing. They shoot beams, and the more they're getting hit by the beam, the more damage they take. And imagine 3 beams hitting them at once, because you could put down a total of 3 turrets. So I like playing her because I'm not good with my aiming that much in the game right now. So like she's really good to do damage right now because like I'm not good at doing damage. You get what I mean?
Yeah. I just stole Eric's main. I play Junkrat Pope Jordan.
Alright, I'll try them out next time I get Brian's PC. Honestly,
Right.
I'm gonna try to convince Brian to give me his fucking PS4 because he's honestly fucking pissing me off. Like he doesn't use it. It's just sitting there.
That is true.
Anyway. Okay. If you guys are hopping off, good night.
Alright.
And yeah, that's it for the first episode. Or
That's
the
it for the
official.
first episode.
The official first episode.
First episode of the Murk podcast.
And next time we'll have Nadia.
And we'll also talk
Hopefully.
about what we talk about next time. Your car crash.
The worst camping trip ever.
My crush, I guess. I guess that was
Yeah.
brought up. Fuck you, Lise.
Oh,
Your crush,
I'm
Lise.
not
Fuck you.
letting this
You're
go.
doing it too.
I'm
No, you're
not
doing it
letting
too.
that.
Your Lisa's crush too.
I don't have one.
Yeah. Okay,
I,
buddy. Okay, buddy. No,
okay,
you're
I'm
gonna
literally
talk
gonna
about it.
be
You're gonna
genuine with
talk
you.
about
I
it on
don't
the
have
Murk
one
a
right now.
whole body.
I don't
Get a
have one.
crush by the next time.
You want me to just get a crush just to talk about it?
Yes. Yes.